Good afternoon. It is 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Draft week is officially here, and there's plenty of news that comes with it. Colts wide receiver Alec Pierce has undergone an ankle procedure that will sideline him for the next 3 months. Pierce signed a 4-year, $114 million extension with Indy this year. The 49ers and 12-time Pro Bowl left tackle Trent Williams reached an agreement today on a 2-year, $50 million extension that now contractually ties him to San Francisco through 2027. The Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey just got paid a 4-year extension that will make him the highest-paid kicker in NFL history. And lastly, Dan Patrick reported today that sources are telling him the city of Nashville is a lock to host the Super Bowl in 2030, 3 years after the opening of the new Nissan Stadium, saying he was told it is, quote, signed and ready to go. For our foundation repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home of the Titans and Bulls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5. So, Monday edition. It is NFL Draft Week. Finally, let's go.
We are ready.
Babsy's ready. If you're watching Zone TV, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
You'll see her. And she can turn around at some point, and you can see what name she has on the back of her jersey.
Babsy.
Number one,
The
Babsy.
number one Babsy.
Did Zev get one?
No, Zev played with his sizes.
Sorry, Zeph.
We got to get Zev one. We'll figure one out for you, Zev.
Y'all, I can't wait.
For what?
The draft.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I'm ready for this to be over with,
For
dog.
what?
Enough is enough with me.
For what?
I need the Titans to go and get who they got to get, man, so we can go and start breaking down and putting people where they need to be.
Are you okay if Jeremiah Love's gone? You okay?
That's a rough one.
I hope not.
I'm not buying it.
Arizona's putting out a bunch of stuff.
That's because
Y'all-
they're Arizona.
I love the New Jerseys.
You like them better?
I do too.
do.
I do too.
I do. It's not the, I noticed this the other day because I bought some gear.
Air 26.
It's not the, like, Oilers shade of blue. It's like a more vibrant shade of blue.
Not that light.
Right.
Lighter.
Yeah.
A little bit different. I like
It's
the
a little
guitar strings
different.
on the sleeve.
I just got some shoes to go
Pretty
with this.
sweet. And I love the red. I am ready.
The TriStar in
Ooh,
the back.
I got some red rhinestone shoes. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh, I thought those were pink the other day.
Oh, I, have those too.
I think she's talking about a different pair.
Yep. I got both.
Executive producer of 3HL is F.
What's up? How was your golf outing today?
I don't know, but shout out to the gift bag people.
I was just figuring out who do we say?
Shout out.
Yeah.
Gift
Here.
bag people.
We ready.
Yeah. Get back, man. Listen, I came
Sometimes you come to work and things just show
for
up.
the people that were out there saying, Slade, every time you pick a jersey, like they either get cut, shipped out.
Hold on. Let's go back through it.
Except for Big Jeff.
Who have you had?
Big Jeff.
You have Big Jeff,
I had Big Jeff. That's the only one that's here.
Traylon Burks,
Traylon Burks.
Who was
Traylon
the
Burks
other
has
one?
honey
Kevin-
mustard on it.
Kevin
Derrick
Byard,
Henry,
Derrick Henry.
Kevin Byard, Derrick Henry.
And I got and I bought all of them at the same time.
Yeah,
though.
you
That's the
did.
craziest
And
thing.
then, like, one by one, they were
all
gone.
left. They all
You
left.
can put them in the hall when the trick-or-treaters come at Halloween.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, man.
Weren't we out at the stadium for like a preseason game and you went during a break to go get them? Isn't that when you got all
That
those
was.
at the same
Yes,
time?
I was. Yep. We were right there.
He bought them all,
I bought them all.
and they're all gone except for Jeff.
Jeff, hanging up, Big Jeff. We're going to get a contract done for you soon, brother.
So what'd you decide? Just
Oh, so now, guess what? They can't get rid of me. So I have my own.
You just signed your
You just
extension.
signed your
That's
extension.
right.
You're good.
Boom. Shout out to Titans.
now it's a
Appreciate
5-year
y'all.
deal. Is it really a 2-year deal?
Yeah, so that's that part right there we're going to have to work through.
Oh man.
And we got to, like, for everybody at home, this ain't the little funny press on. Stitch name.
Ooh, they got you the Stitch
Yeah,
ones.
we official. They made this back and the back. I expect a helmet at some point if y'all get low on players. Now that I got me a jersey, I'll be at the game with my jersey on. And if we ever go through what we went through 3 years ago, where we lacking players, I got one good play, y'all. Keep me away from the ball.
You don't like getting hit.
Keep me away from the ball. I'm decoy.
He's just a body out there.
Listen,
he's just filling out the roster.
If
I'm
they
a
can split the
decoy.
quarterback out at receiver and somebody got to go with them, they can do the exact same thing with me.
You think somebody go with you?
Yeah, they better. Now, play with me. play with me and let me want to. I led the state in receiving for about 3 weeks.
Oh, I know.
I'm telling you
We
that.
heard about
and
it.
I'm close to Pearl Cone. Like, this ain't far, so I can have a flashback while I'm out there.
Can you send your tape in to Mike Berganzi?
Tape it's kind of grainy, Zeph. It ain't-
It don't matter. He can break it
ain't the
down.
best quality. I don't really want that to be perceived as who I am.
Potential is there.
That's all I'm looking for, Babsy.
So
People
if you
get drafted off that.
If you go out wide,
That's true, especially in the NBA.
I'm saying.
If you go out wide to the left and nobody goes with you because they don't believe it,
Fling it.
and Cam Ward throws it to you,
Fling it.
you get up the sideline and out of bounds.
Yo, I'm telling you this right now. I can at least get 12 yards before they
think so?
close. Before they close.
Oh, I could see you taking a hit as long as you're
Yeah, I got
you
to go.
have
Yeah,
the ball
yeah.
and you're delivering.
Yeah, don't catch. Yeah.
What you didn't like was when the ball's coming to you, you catch, you get hit. Yeah.
Babs, I'm nothing between the hashes.
You want to initiate contact.
Bingo.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
get
little
it.
line that Mac Daddy taught, the red line?
Yeah.
Keep me between the sideline and red line. I know that's a narrow little gap right there. That's
They
like
don't use those on practice.
That's like what the bikes use out here on the street with cars.
Oh,
the bike
yeah.
lane, I'm like a wide receiver lane. Keep me right there in that little lane. Y'all can have the rest of
I
the
could
field.
see, though, like you catch the ball, here comes the safety. You're just going to get up the sideline and get out of bounds. But I could see the competitor in you maybe wanting to make a little move.
Yeah, I got a little slick baby juke in me, y'all. Now, that's what I will give you a juke. You know what I mean? Maybe lower shoulder if they not going too low. Got to be careful with them safeties, though. They like to go get them legs. There's a lot of legs.
Yeah, you got
for
to
them
protect
get.
that new knee you got.
A lot of legs. That bad boy.
Hey, it's fake. It's
Oh,
good
yeah,
to go.
that man.
You
What?
think you can take a hit on that knee?
Man, my doc took care of this, man. This bionic. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not the
Dr.
knee he's
Rob
got to
ain't
worry
playing.
about. Now it's like the hip and the shoulder and all the
Dr.
other
Rob.
stuff he's going to have to replace.
This for you, Dr. Rob. Do you want to get me ready for a little tune-up? Because if he answer, I'm on my way. I'll leave y'all.
You'll
I
get
got-
a text soon. Somebody will tell him.
Just tell you, I'm got to get out of here, y'all. I got to get ready for one
Oh,
practice.
Johnny in Nashville said Slay could be our Jawan Jennings.
Come on, dog.
He is a dog.
That's what I am.
So should we be expecting to hear your name this weekend?
No. I'm gone. I'm well past that, Zephyr. I'm more of a free agent acquisition.
Not a draft guy, not a draft prospect.
No, my time is past.
Who
for that.
was a number 35 for the Titans in the past?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
I
I
think
don't
it was
know.
somebody.
Have to be a.
Did Perry
it'd
Phoenix
have to
play
be-
for the Titans?
Yes.
Perry Phoenix?
Was it Perry Phoenix?
That's right.
Was it?
Yeah.
Come on, Slade.
Good job, Slay.
Come on, man. I'm in
Dang,
my.
Slay.
Hey, y'all, listen. I ain't playing.
Perry Phoenix's name came up on Friday. Keith Bullock mentioned him.
Did he?
I hadn't heard that name in forever.
Dude, I ain't said that name in forever. Hey, man, shout
And
out.
you got
Hey,
it right.
this year
Come on,
it's
dog.
Michael Carter. It's taken.
Dang. Well,
Who is Michael
back
Carter?
on
Running
the shelf.
back.
Running back that they
they
played
acquired.
with Arizona last year. And played with the Jets
He
before.
ain't gonna make it.
You don't think they dropped that guy for
Yeah, he
Slay?
ain't gonna make
Come
it.
on,
That's
man.
what. He's
Listen, Michael, I'm sure you're a great guy, but
He ain't going to make it when they draft Jeremiah Love, too.
that's a placeholder then.
Ooh. All right, so what do you believe this bunkness from Arizona?
I don't believe it. I think they're doing.
You think they're floating it because they want somebody to come up
Rents.
and trade up with them?
Yeah, they're just trying to get some confusion started going into the draft. This is week. This is the week of all of the lies that you can gather up.
This is Lion
Like,
Week.
come on, man. Yeah, this is when they go all the way in. I think Arizona, listen, they've been in disarray for, 3 years? Probably more than that.
like forever.
Yeah, but I'm saying, remember when the comments came out about Kyler Murray and him not being able to do the work?
Yeah.
Not being able to, not doing the work.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
playing games.
They had
and
to
stuff.
get it into his
Yeah,
contract.
like come on.
Yeah.
Once that all started, that the whole season been a debacle. You saw the player Marvin Harrison Jr. how cold he was coming out of college. Then he get to Arizona. All of a sudden he got the yips. Like you talk about, he can't catch the ball. They waiting on him to get going. He got going in the latter part of the season. It's chaotic over there, and that's what they want everybody else to be. Titans, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't look out the rearview mirror. That's for going back. Look out the windshield.
So if Jeremiah Love is gone, then who's the pick at 4 that you would want to have?
Sonny Styles.
That's where I would go.
Sonny Styles.
Those are the 2 for me.
And I'm not here to trade back.
Cosign.
You're not trading back.
I'm done with that trade back stuff. You trade back, you better off coming to get me.
I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to listen for a trade back.
There are 6 teams that have multiple first-round drafts.
Let me ask y'all this, though. What kind of haul, though? Now, I did hear, was it you?
Probably.
It was probably you.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but probably.
Somebody said if they gave me a draft pick in this draft and a first-round draft pick for next year, that was probably up there 13 and above.
I would definitely look.
I would definitely do that. That ain't happening, though.
Word around the campfire is that draft is so loaded that nobody's giving up
anything.
Yeah. Also, real quick, back to this koozie. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Two-sided.
Oh, double.
Ooh, I like it.
Two-tone koozies.
Two-tone koozies.
Come on, man. I mean, you can drink anything.
We don't have that two-tone blue anymore.
No, this is white on one side.
Look at the hat, though.
Look at this hat.
Oh,
How
look
about
on
the
this.
gray?
Guess what they did, though? Guess what they did?
What?
Yours got this on the inside. They kept a little flame history.
No.
Oh yeah, they did that on all the draft. So all the draft hats
draft
for all the
hats.
teams have a
that's
design
dope.
going back to their part of their franchise in their hats. So like some of them have like the city outline in it. Some of them, like the Titans, have the flames.
Is this the league or the Titans doing this? Look at the draft. I'm a draft.
It fell off, but that comes with the draft hat. It's
Okay,
a little NFL draft.
I'll put this on Thursday. Once I get drafted.
After you're done with your treatment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so we will be at Nissan Stadium on Thursday.
Look at her.
That's sitting up high. That's a
Her
trucker.
hat, her hat is over her headphones.
That's a trucker right there. Shout out to all the truckers out there, y'all. Babs are representing y'all today.
I got you.
Hold it down. I like this.
What about all the tweakers out there?
They always out there.
The truckers and the tweakers.
Yeah, don't mix them. No. Yeah,
There it
they don't
is.
need to be mixed.
God, somebody said, yeah, we need Ryan Williams or Cam Coleman in Nashville next year. I'm still annoyed that Cam Coleman is not in Auburn.
Yeah, he's going to have a phenomenal year.
He's going to be
have a phenomenal year.
Also,
with Arch.
Yep.
Ryan Williams, he's going to have a bounce back year this year. He's got the dropsies
problem, big time.
I wonder how much of his bounce back comes, because if you're able to get him and he drops, if I'm a franchise, I'm taking a risk on that potential second round. I'll lay first.
I bet you see some crazy trades next year.
Tighten Up 76 said new uniforms are burnt. Is that good?
I don't think burnt is good.
Is burnt good?
Yeah, I don't think the uniforms.
No, burnt typically means bad.
Yeah, I think these are good.
Yeah.
I like.
I disagree.
What?
I disagree too.
Okay. Sorry, you disagree that they're burnt.
I don't think they're burnt. Oh, because is burnt the opposite of fire?
Yeah, I'm burnt.
Well,
like when I think burnt,
there's another reason. There's another meaning for burnt.
When I think burnt, I think like a wide receiver getting burnt. Or sorry, a cornerback getting burnt by a wide receiver.
That's a Cali term too.
There's some new terms out there that we're not. I mean, we finally got 6'7", and maybe we're not. Maybe we're a little.
Burnt is an old school term from the West Coast.
Beyond turnt, burnt.
No.
How?
No, not like
how
Mike.
redneck did I just sound?
Very.
It came out.
With your head on like that too.
Remember when Auburn?
You rolling? You ready for it, man?
Remember when Auburn switched quarterbacks during for the Vandy game, and Cam went for 10 for 143 and a touchdown.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that your quarterback was the problem for 2 freaking years, Hugh.
Mm-hmm.
About to text him.
Where is he?
I hate to rub the salt in the wound. No doubt he's on a golf course hanging out with his grandkids. But why? Why would you not make a switch at quarterback? I know you paid him a lot, but come on, dude.
Can we
All
give a
right,
shout
I'm
out?
sorry. It doesn't matter now.
Shout outs presented by your mom and them.
Gotta give a shout out to our guy. Now I got the clearance. Nate Bain and the Titans, man, took care of us, gave us our stuff, man. Way to go, big dog.
We love you, Nate.
VFLs, we ride together. Zephyr.
Wait, is Nate a VFL?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes, man,
I always
what?
thought he was like California cool
Well,
dude.
he is.
He is.
California,
That parts of that goes with Vol. That's a good mesh.
That's a different
Kevin
match.
Simon,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Casey Clausen.
Yeah, Tennessee brings in people
Iceman.
from all over the country, Don. Not just the state of Tennessee.
Zephyr, we're working on getting you a jersey.
She's about
Zephyr.
to
I appreciate
rip
that.
you.
Appreciate that, Nate.
Nate, I would make him sweat on it, though, but I know you're not me. You got a bigger heart than me, so.
Should he put Zeffy on it?
No.
Zeffy.
Just Zeph. ZEFF.
Oh, man. Ashton Daniels, by the way, in that game, 31 of 44, 353 yards and 2 touchdowns. Vandy still won. Go Doors.
Cam put on the show. The one-hand catches that he was catching on the 2-point conversion and everything. I remember that vividly.
How was the Vandy spring game? I know we had some spring games. Did
It was
anybody-
It was raining.
They moved it up to 10, but it didn't start raining until later.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go.
I didn't
I
either.
thought about it.
I think I saw one video from it where it may have been towards the end where it started to mist as they were. And I saw some Vandy fan reactions saying that they really liked what they saw from Jared Curtis. But
Good.
so there's that.
That little mist,
Good, 'cause
man.
that's going to be a
that's refreshing.
transition. That what?
Mist is refreshing.
Like
The
rain
mist?
mist? Oh no, it's terrible.
No, it's like the cool zone on the sideline.
Yeah, right.
All over, huh?
No, that's-
All over.
Speaking as a sideline reporter, no, it isn't. It sucks. Like
what you have
not
Ziploc
raining
bags
enough.
for.
Yeah, but not raining enough to wear a hat the whole time and rain boots, but just misting enough to make your job hard. Ugh.
How'd Auburn's spring game go this weekend?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
She's not talking about them yet.
Alex Gozes was hyped, though. He got that.
Dude, he was hyped.
Yeah.
And did you
Some good
see
energy,
like
yeah.
his press conference where he's like, did some great things, did some awful things? I mean, do you know what it reminded me of? Signetti, where it's like hype, but no BS.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
We missed
Auburn
him.
Tigers
Keep your
out
powder
there.
dry.
We missed him on the hill.
Monkey said
I
he
got
needs
you,
a.
Coach Mac.
he
Powder's
needs-
dry.
There you go. I like that. We went to the Standard for dinner
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend. Everyone in there came over and talked to me about Mac.
Oh,
What's his spot?
that's his spot. Isn't that where he sent Ryan
Yeah.
Mudd and his date?
That's where Coach Mac lived. I mean, he was there all the time. So good shout out there. Monkey said he needs a parlay soon.
Hey.
You gonna mess around with the NBA?
Yeah, but it ain't been hitting like it's supposed to. But
What about baseball? You can do a baseball parlay?
I ain't never really rocked with them until the NCAA tournament.
No.
To the NCAA tournament.
College World Series.
Oh, I was talking about MLB, not college baseball.
Oh yeah, when the playoffs come.
October.
Yep.
Gotcha. I'll circle back in October.
It is draft day. So
City boy.
there are 6. I saw that in a movie the other day.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it just came out.
No, it was not a movie. It was that show
YouTube.
Shrinking.
Oh, on Apple TV.
Incredible show. Harrison
that's
Ford's
got-
in it.
Jason Segel, right?
Yes. Very good. It's a very good show. Anyway, he started saying that at the dinner table. Said, boy.
Did he?
Thought of Babs.
Caught up.
There are
I
6
just say it
teams.
to the 14-year-old now, and he rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, city boy.
I mean, the minute we start saying anything,
Yeah, they're
they
like,
stop.
okay, it's not cool anymore.
There are 6 teams with multiple first-round picks on Thursday. The Jets have 2 and 16. Giants have 5 and 10 now. Browns have 6 and 24. Chiefs 9 and 29. Dolphins 11 and 30. Cowboys 12 and 20.
Cowboys.
Would you move back?
Yes.
We'll talk about it next. 615-737-1045. Did we welcome Slay in or just go into the jerseys and all that
I'm in the
stuff?
building. I'm in the building.
There he is. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. It is draft week. If you want in, 615-737-1045. What if Arizona takes Jeremiah Love? What are you doing it for? Let us know. 615-737-1045.
What's happening, good people? You know what time it is with Synergex and Low T Center. They provide testosterone replacement therapy and hormone replacement therapy, also tailored to your body, your lifestyle, and your budget. So remember, the T-test is a simple blood test called the total testosterone test. Takes about 20 minutes to get results. Then you're out the door with all of the answers that you're looking for. And you're looking for TRT that's flexible enough for your lifestyle, you need to head to Low T Center, the number one name in TRT. Choose testosterone shots, pills, the boosting testosterone without affecting fertility for the ladies, and you can get your treatment in clinic or have testosterone shipped to your door. Starting April 1st, Low T Center is offering new treatment options, including PT-141, an FDA-approved libido boosting peptide, new antioxidants, GLP-1 pills, and more. You want to explore treatments that work with your lifestyle and budget? Book your free T-test now at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
3HR 104.5, The Zone, Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay.
What up, dog?
Dan Patrick said today, Nashville is getting the 2030 Super Bowl.
We knew it was coming.
Kind of thought that would be the year, actually, but certainly no later than the early 2030s.
Well, that gives them.
Good Lord, time flies.
Yeah, I know, right?
We're talking about the 2030s.
Gives them time to work out all the kinks, make sure everything's good, and witness how these other Super Bowls are done. Obviously, we ran into Burt Nihil in San Francisco. Is that where we were? God, feels like 8 years ago, doesn't it? In San Francisco,
and Waymo's followed us back.
Yeah, and they were, doing some research on everything that goes into it and it's interesting, like, you don't even realize from a just pure staffing standpoint, how much goes into a Super Bowl and the staff you have to have. And like, you don't have parking for them. So how are you getting the staff to the stadium? How are you, even for all the other events that lead up to it? There's so much more that goes into it than having the stadium and having the hotel space.
Well, and San Francisco is a kind of a good example for them to go look at. And then Jim White reported that they had a piece where they presented the league, the stadium update and all these things. But in San Francisco, a lot of it was in Santa Clara. It was in San Francisco. Like, it was all spread out. So if you're wondering where things are going to go in a downtown locked-in area, they'll probably use other venues and space it out a little bit more.
Well, I mean, Gaylord, there's a ton of space out there, right, in the convention center. And while Nashville people are like, oh, that's far away, it's not. It's way closer than anything in San Francisco was, than Santa Clara Stadium to where it is.
Can you imagine?
And easier to get there.
Can you imagine all the cool, like, concert things that we can do in this town with regard to all that? And it's not just the game, if you're just thinking about that. Like, if you actually go, like, the week of, NFL Experience is a huge thing.
It's massive.
Yeah, so that's probably the Music City Center. They need that kind of room.
Yep.
But then, where is Radio Row? Where are all the press conferences?
Right.
Where,
I mean, could Bridgestone Arena,
to take the floor,
be a Radio Row? But I don't even know, is that big enough? That's the thing. Like, you need so much space for all these different.
I don't think the floor at Bridgestone would be big enough for Radio Row.
You could use the concourse too, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if you spread out into the concourse, for sure. Yeah.
We don't know.
But just the floor, just kind of going back from the last couple of Super Bowls we've been to, like those.
I don't think it's big enough.
Like, those rooms we've been in are huge.
Those are always in convention centers too.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. So I haven't been over to Music City Center in a long time.
Maybe you put the fan experience.
I haven't either, so I don't know the big
Bridgestone.
space. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
The fan experience.
I don't know. Do you remember how big it was last year? Remember, it was like 3 different.
Yeah, but you put it on the floor, though.
But it was 3 different. It was 3 different, like, giant conference spaces. Like, you had 3 different sections. Remember, because we walked all the way around.
Let's put them on the roof.
The city's going to make so much money too.
615-73. Got no roof.
That's what I'm saying.
615-737-1045. Juan in Nashville. Juan, what's up?
Hey, guys.
What's up, man?
It's been a while since I've called in. I just saw a headline on Channel 4 that said Nashville was getting a Super Bowl, but when I clicked on the headline, it actually went away and gave me a gray screen. So I'm just fact checking at this point.
Oh yeah, it's Dan Patrick's story.
Dan Patrick broke it. Yeah. So if it's wrong, it's because Dan Patrick's wrong.
But they are going to get a Super Bowl, and 2030 would be my guess. We've already talked about that. But Dan Patrick did say that this morning though, so it's on him, Juan.
Cool. I think Nashville is mentally ready. Maybe they have to work out a lot of bugs or whatever, but I think we're mentally ready for a Super Bowl.
Agreed.
And definitely a good place to have one. I'll hang up and listen to you guys. Appreciate y'all's show.
Thank you, Juan.
Thanks, Juan. Yeah, so on the Dan Patrick, and then they tweeted it with the, like, alert. Per Dan's source, the 2030 Super Bowl will be held in Nashville, Tennessee, and he is quoted as saying it is signed and ready to go.
Yeah. He's looking for the audio. You got it? All right, let's hear from Dan Patrick.
The 2030 Super Bowl, I was informed by a source on Saturday that it is signed and ready to go, in his opinion, that Nashville is getting the 2030 Super Bowl. I haven't seen any reports on this, and if there is a report on it, I'll acknowledge that, but this is what I was told on Saturday. Nashville is getting the 2030 Super Bowl. Vegas is getting the 2029 Super Bowl. 2027,
L.A.
Los Angeles, and then it's Atlanta 2028. But this is what I was told over the weekend. Nashville will get the 2030 Super Bowl. They got a new stadium coming in. That always helps.
Then when is it? Vegas?
That always
29?
helps. That's the only reason they're getting it.
That always helps. Well, the league loves the city, too, after the draft.
Yeah.
2027 L.A., 2028 Atlanta, 2029 Vegas, 2030 Nashville. So that's 4 seasons and then Super Bowl.
That'd be
At the end of that 4th season. So it's
3, right?
It's the 2029 season. So you've got 2026 season, 2027
yeah. But
season.
2026, they're not in the stadium yet.
Yeah, it's 3 years
So it's 3
after
years
the stadium
in the
get built.
stadium.
3 years in the stadium.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Which I think the rule is 2 years. The stadium has to be built and used for 2 years before the Super Bowl gets there.
Yeah.
615-737-1045. 615-737-1045. Laquita, next up. How are you?
I'm doing great. I was listening to you all. I love you guys. First, let me tell you, I love you guys. Y'all perfect for my drive home from work. But I was listening to y'all talking about the jerseys. I got my own custom jersey also because they can't get rid of me either.
There we go.
Quita. Yeah, Quita. Yeah.
I like it.
We ain't going nowhere.
I got my own jersey, so that I got several jerseys, but that one jersey I got, they can't get rid of me. I'm tight and blue all the way.
You tell them, Laquita.
I
love it.
Hey, Laquita, let me ask you though, which ones did you get that they didn't got rid of though? You like me? You about 45 strong?
Henry, Curse, all of. I have all of them. Yeah, I got all of them.
Man, you just like me. We're gonna start a little team and gonna put people in jerseys. The ones that they got rid of, they're all throwbacks.
The only one I cherish is McNair. I won't wear it just hanging up in my closet. That's the only one that I will not wear, and that's the only one I won't get rid of. But the other ones I'm getting rid of them. I got my own personal jersey.
That's all you need.
Yep, respect that.
McNair and
That's
the
all
personal.
I need. And
Yep.
yes, sir. And bring that Super Bowl on. I'm waiting on it.
There we go.
Let's
Tighten
go.
up, Quita. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's the energy. That's what happens. So what happens when you get these top picks and they got a hit?
One of my most prized possessions, actually emceed an event for the Titans. And after I emceed it, they gave me a gift. And they gave me a helmet. And it was a game-worn helmet. And it has the 9 McNair sticker on the back of it.
It was dope.
It was the next year.
Got to hold on to that.
615-737-1045. Anthony in Hendersonville. Anthony, what's up?
Hey, just curiosity here.
Yeah.
I just need to know exactly how much to pay down my HELOC so I can actually afford these Super Bowl tickets. What do you think the over under for, say, the second layer? Not even the lower bowl, because let's be honest, that's just going to be ridiculous. The second level to the third level, what do you think the over under is on the ticket price? Not the resale ticket price, but just the actual starting ticket price. And I'll hang up and listen.
Thank you, man.
First of all, it's going to matter who's in it.
Yeah.
But
the hard cost ticket price is a doozy. We've all got buddies that are, in the world where they get tickets offered to them.
right,
And
like corporate stuff.
And if I remember correctly, the last time in San Francisco, they were like $5,000 a piece.
Yeah. Well, I will say, so this year.
That was Peyton Manning's last game. That was a while ago.
Now, this past year's Super Bowl tickets weren't as bad.
Maybe
remember,
it's
because the NCAA, the college football championship was more expensive. Ticket was more expensive than a Super Bowl ticket this year.
Are you talking about secondary market? Because he was asking like hard cost, not secondary market, because those can explode.
Yeah. I mean, the face value for like second level for college was $800-900.
Yeah.
So,
but then Indiana being in it, having never played in it, drove that secondary market
And they
sky high.
were at like $5,000.
Yeah.
So this past Super Bowl, the
Maybe it
week
was $3,000 back in the day.
this past Super Bowl between the Seahawks and the Patriots, the week leading up, so the week of the game, the lowest ticket, the get-in price was about a little over $4,500 on a secondary market.
Yeah, I think the one I'm thinking about
The
was
problem is
$3,000 a piece.
It's hard to get them.
Yeah.
Except on the secondary market if you're just, regular people. Like all of us.
And all that stuff going on.
So do they offer now? I don't know if y'all know this. Do they offer like the teams to like sell directly to their fans like an X number amount? Like you can get
the
them.
teams that are in the Super Bowl?
The teams that are in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so the Titans are in the Super Bowl. We'll give you X amount of tickets to sell directly to your fans, and once those are sold out, then the rest is our corporate giveaways and stuff like that.
I wasn't around for the Titans Super Bowl run, so I have no idea.
It's a good question.
No clue. I was overseas when Savage and I went.
Yeah, Moan would be able to tell you.
Mm-hmm. Lost Ramon.
Big savagery.
He's the only one that's been to one of those things.
You can. I went Super Bowl 50. Peyton Manning. 615-737-1045 is the number if you want in. 615-737-1045. How jacked are you? Nashville reportedly getting the 2030 Super Bowl. Dan Patrick with that story.
You just do.
What do you think? 615-737-1045.
What is happening? Good people, Brentwood Jewelry coming to you at BrentwoodJewelry.com, 7012 Church Street East, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off of Franklin Road. When you look for exceptional style, exceptional deals every single day for over 50 years. 50 years, y'all. Brentwood Jewelry been proudly serving the community with exceptional style and deals like that, so why would they stop? Not the Mama Lee family. They continue to be dedicated to giving back, and that's exactly what they do in a time that is imperative to support local. So shop Brentwood Jewelry. Go on over there. It's right there physically. Go inside. If you don't, then you go on your handheld device, BrentwoodJewelry.com. Check them out. Go through all of what they have for you, whether it's engagement rings, watches, bracelets, earrings. Got prom coming up. You may want to go snatch something up for prom. You got graduation soon, Mother's Day, all of these different days that are coming up that you can go celebrate them right there, and Brentwood Jewelry have you covered. All you got to do is head in to 7012 Church Street East. That is BrentwoodJewelry.com.
3HL 104.5, the Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Dan Patrick reporting Nashville getting the 2030 Super Bowl. So that's following the 29 season. So that's 3 seasons in the new building, then host the Super Bowl. I'll bet they do something. I mean, I started to say I bet they do something down by the river. A van down by the river.
Spot for it.
You definitely can get creative down there, but that whole space is going to look so much different. When the metal yard is gone and they develop whatever it is they're going to develop, they're doing green space, they're doing mixed use, they're doing all kinds of things.
You're right about that. That's a whole different, that's a whole different flavor right there. Good gosh. That's a little city in itself. I don't think people realize how big that spot is right there, man.
Yeah.
It's so junky right there.
Yeah.
But
great partners with the Titans Radio, and all those things. But, that deal will be much different over there. I just pointed that out during the break, and I started thinking about the metal yard. The metal yard will be gone. So, interesting. 615-737-1045. Plus, you could build buildings for that event that you can use down the road, too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, we'll see.
Event.
If y'all want in, let us know. Alvin in Nashville.
Alvin!
How y'all doing?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, I was thinking, who do y'all think will be performing at halftime? Because I think you got to mix a little Nashville with Memphis, Chris Stapleton, something like that. I hang up and listen.
Stapleton's not bad.
Definitely be a country person,
There's
right?
gonna be concerts all week, man.
There are going to be concerts all over the place.
Good gosh. Yeah, that's gonna be be insane.
You could do the Stapleton Justin Timberlake thing again.
That's gonna be insane.
What was that? The CMA Awards, where Chris Stapleton blew the doors off, and a lot of people in that industry were like, "Well, it was great, but how much of that was JT?" I was like, "Did you not see that guy?"
Yeah.
And that tells you something. If you can stand on stage with JT,
you ain't listening.
Yeah,
you ain't hear Chris Stapleton.
You love him.
The voice is crazy. I don't know how nobody can like music and not like him.
Okay, so don't let him do a halftime show before that one. Let him do that one.
Yeah. Let him do the national anthem or something. He'll crush that.
I heard.
Didn't he do one?
Did he do a halftime?
No, I'm saying, didn't he do a national anthem?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember, man. I thought him and his guitar went out there and did something.
Him and Snoop do Monday Night Football, right? Or is it Thursday night or Saturday night? Or
I think it's Monday.
Monday night.
Yeah, he did a national anthem, Super Bowl. It was Super Bowl, was that 50? No, it's not 52. LVII, is that 52?
Why do we do that?
I'm terrible at Roman numerals.
They just write the numbers for me. I'm cool. I ain't got time to remember. We up too high now.
Yeah.
I ain't got time.
We're up too high. That's right.
57.
Yeah, I know he killed it. I remember it, boy. I was like, wow. That man ain't nothing he can't do.
You're right, and he had the guitar. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I ain't going to forget nothing with Stapleton. You ain't got to worry about that.
But he hasn't done a halftime, right?
No.
So wait till 2030. Chris, if you're listening.
I heard Buck and Lucas talking about this on the Buck Rising show today. They were very adamant that it was probably going to be like what they did in L.A. a couple years ago, where they just got a
ton of people,
a bunch of artists, and just kind of do like a country music roundabout.
More than country music.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, but to the outside world of Nashville, most people think Nashville and think country music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get it.
I don't think the NFL is very different.
615-737-1045. Stan is in the truck. Stan, what up?
How's it going, guys? Love your show.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, Stan.
Hey, I was fortunate enough that my account got drawn in '99 for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
You was allowed to buy 2 tickets, and they cost me $3.25 a piece.
Wow.
Oh, that was a bargain.
Wow.
Did you go?
In Atlanta.
I would have been to them.
Yeah. Oh, you damn right I went. Ticket brokers was outside in the parking lot waiting on me. They were offering me $1,200 a piece for them. Wow. Before I left the parking lot.
Crazy.
But if you've never been to a Super Bowl, you never look at
the Super Bowl the same again.
It's different.
It's just truly an experience.
Yeah.
Totally get that.
Thank you,
we went
man.
down there early on Wednesday. We went down early on Wednesday and enjoyed every minute of it.
Outside of the Super Bowl, what was your best experience there during that week?
Oh man, just going up and down Peachtree Street, hitting all the shows, Fox Sports, ESPN, met Chris Carter, just all kinds of people. It was pretty cool.
So much to get into, ain't it, man? Yep.
Yep, it really is. It's a lot to do. If you can afford it and enjoy it, it's worth the experience.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
cool.
Appreciate it, Stan.
Thanks, Stan.
615-737-1045.
Ain't no boring time, man. That's for sure. Like it's
There's
plenty-
always something to do.
Like we rarely get out and get anything, but besides eating, but
we're
we
always
always
so
know.
tired.
I know, man. Like
We do take care.
We always get some
Jeez.
invites,
Yep, we're
but
getting
we just
invites.
never go.
We do
You know,
take care of that part, though, don't we?
we got to let your little body fall out. Mm-hmm. You gotta keep going.
So to answer my question, I asked you about how much the participating teams get. They get about 17% each. So about 35% of the tickets. The rest of the NFL teams get 40%. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head. Get about 40%, and then the league office gets the rest of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I did not go to school for math.
You were valedictorian.
Don't matter.
No, that mean you went to school for
Apparently, you
everything.
didn't go for grammar either.
Don't matter.
Didn't matter.
615-737-1045 if you want in.
Jump in.
You're damn right I went, he said.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Like that's a big thing. I will say, man, all of these events, anything that we get, especially here in Nashville, especially how we booming, if you get an opportunity to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Will we be big enough? We ain't big enough to have no. Where would they put the World Cup? Either Atlanta, LA.
Oh man, I mean they're doing it. I just forget where all the cities are.
Are they doing LA in one? I don't know why I want to have LA do one. I guess because they get everything, but it's got to be over here in the States at some point, I would think. But I remember the one they did, and if I was able to go back in time and go to one, especially like a World Cup, Johannesburg, when they did it over there, that looked phenomenal. I mean, that looked, man. I want to say they might have ran out of water or something, bottled waters. It was something crazy that happened, but the energy and the introduction, that thing was rocking.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup in the United States will be hosted across 11 cities.
Okay, there you go.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, get it to me.
Atlanta.
Yup.
Boston.
Boom.
Dallas.
All big cities.
Houston.
Big city.
Kansas City. L.A.
Big city.
Miami.
Yep.
New York.
Yep.
Philadelphia.
Come on.
San Francisco Bay Area.
Yup.
And Seattle.
Darn. Didn't we lose out to somebody?
We
Yeah, because
did.
the stadium wasn't going to be done.
Dang. Come on, stadium.
They were going to be constructing and all those things.
Golly.
I think was the reason.
I remember that, boy.
Come on, stadium.
What stadium doing, man? Come on, stadium. You got to get right, man. You got to be already right.
Can you imagine if they put a World Cup game in the current Nissan Stadium with everything that's going on over there?
That'd be chaotic right there.
Disaster.
Yeah. That ain't it. That ain't it. But the Olympics is in L.A. coming up the next one. So if you can get to that one, go there. That's going to be, it's going to be so high.
Like I had to say Summer Olympics. The Winter Olympics clearly are never going to be in L.A.
Yeah, we're going to go snowboard in L.A.
But
They got them little mountains over there.
They sure do. Go to Big Bear. I think that's the name of it, Big Bear Mountain. They'll make some snow for you now. They can make anything. Make anything out there, man.
They can make anything out there.
That's land opportunity. That's why everybody go out there.
John in Clarksville is next up. John, what's up, man?
Hey, guys, how are you?
So,
Good.
Glad to hear about the stadium and all those things, but I want to ask one question. When are we going to finally start winning some football games?
Oh, yeah. That's a
Well, they're
John,
working on it,
that's
John.
a
They're
process.
working on it.
You got to check out. They got number 4 coming up. That's supposed to help. That's supposed to help start it.
And, supposedly,
New coaching staff.
allegedly have a franchise quarterback. That's the number one battle.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt the young man is a franchise quarterback. He is that. But my goodness, I mean, it's I'm just worried we're putting the cart before the horse.
No, guess what, John? I ain't even no cart. It's not, you can't put it. The cart been sold, and then we saw it demolition. Like that's everything got blown up.
Was that the Ford over Rooster thing?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Ain't no cart no more now.
That's a good way. That's a good way to put it.
Hey, man, listen, John. We went out there in the field, man. Got one of the smallest little calves. That's what we are. We got a nice little calf. We trying to train the calf up here. We building this thing
It's
up.
foundation.
Yeah. No, this is the rough times. Rough times to watch, but yeah, man. We gonna soon build a little
Hey,
cart.
John,
like the Oregon Trail.
Tyler in the chat said you can't win football games in the offseason, John.
That's true. we trying to get it together.
Yeah,
now.
you can lose them
Definitely can. We've done that
with that roster.
We did it.
But yeah, they're working.
Yep. I feel you though.
right. Well,
I wanted to, John.
Guys.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, John.
I feel John. Listen, I feel John. I was just hearing myself talk, and I was thinking to myself. I could hear myself, and I started looking at this gear. I was like, here I am again, about to get excited, and this how it happened. So I feel
What's
John
going on
Payne.
with the roof?
It's translucent.
Okay.
Like the
You know
new-
the little,
like the new stadium?
you know the little part that you slide back so you can see out. That's what's going on with the roof. I can see, just can't hit that button though. I'm like John, man. John, I'm with you, John. Can't open up the roof. Now why it's thunderstorming out there? I think it may even be hailing a little bit still. But once it stops, sun peek out. The sun peeking out is winds, and when they peek out, the roof will be open.
We gotta wait for winds.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Man, we're in for the long haul.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what man done with John. You sound like John. That's exactly what he was saying.
All right, more 3HL coming up. Dan Patrick with the story. Nashville getting the 2030 Super Bowl. Also, reports out there that Arizona may take Jeremiah Love. What does that do for you at pick number 4? Let us know. 615-737-1045. Spring is the season to gear up, and there's no better time to upgrade your equipment and save big at Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply during Toro Days. Now through May 17th, take advantage of special savings on Toro walk mowers designed for big-time power, long-lasting durability, and easy operation that works just as hard as you do. Whether you're landscaping, a professional, or a serious homeowner, Toro delivers the performance that you can count on. And when it comes to quality equipment, replacement parts, expert advice, there's only one place to go. Where the pros go, Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply. With 7 convenient Middle Tennessee locations, including Nashville, Bellevue, Murfreesboro, Brentwood, Hendersonville, Mount Juliet, and Franklin. Help is always close by. Stop in today or shop online. DickensSupply.com. Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply. Go where the pros go.
Good afternoon. It's 4:02. I'm Joseph Manano, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Draft week is officially here, and there is plenty of news that comes with it. Colts wide receiver Alec Pierce has undergone an ankle procedure that will sideline him for the next 3 months. Pierce signed a 4-year, $114 million extension with the Colts this year. 49ers and 12-time Pro Bowl left tackle Trent Williams reached an agreement today on a 2-year, $50 million contract extension that puts him in San Francisco through the 2027 season. Cowboys signed kicker Brandon Aubrey to a 4-year extension that makes him the highest paid kicker in NFL history. And lastly, Dan Patrick reported today, sources tell him the city of Nashville is a lock to host Super Bowl in 2030, saying that he was told it is, quote, signed and ready to go. For all your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. It's going to be a fun week. It is NFL Draft Week. Finally, it is here. Let's go. 615-737-1045. If you want to watch the show live, you can. YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Tyler says you can ski in L.A.
You can.
Okay.
That's what we were talking about, those mountains over there.
Mayor.
I should have read this before. There was one. Oh, Keith, there it is. Titans win 11 next season.
11 games?
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
11. What else would he be talking about?
Man, I'm like John, man. It's been so far and few between.
Listen, I'm all about it. I hope it happens. But
I would love if it happened. 11. That got to be the greatest jump.
That's a lot of.
What was the Patriots jump?
They won 5 games last year, and they went to the Super Bowl, or 5 games the year before and went to the Super Bowl last year.
So it'd be a greater jump than them.
11-6.
We win 11, we're going to the Super Bowl.
What draft pick at 4 would make you think that they could win 11 games? Jeremiah Love?
Yes. They need to do.
Slade just rolled his eyes.
They need to do more work.
He has not opened his eyes back up yet. They're still shut from his role.
I don't know if any of the draft picks at 4 alone could get you to a Super Bowl.
I just think.
Oh, no. I mean, it's a team sport.
Listen, I'm all about hypothetical.
Yeah,
I'm the one who asked it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
why
I'm
not?
all about living that.
If it had
Let's
to be
live
one.
that life.
If you say we had to get one, the one that could change
The trajectory
of this franchise.
Yes.
So that's hard. That's a hard question, and I'm gonna say
It is, because is it an offensive or a defensive guy?
that being absolutely. And who else is in his draft class? Because I believe draft classes are the ones that change the trajectory.
Right.
Because if it's basketball's different, baseball different.
They had a good one last year. Does that give you hope of Borgonzi this year?
What we said coming out of this past year was, if we can hit on a class like that again, then you got something to work with. So, yes, Babsy, this draft class could change the trajectory of this franchise.
Not just who you get at 4,
Spearheaded
but
by...
I like how you put that.
That's a good way to put it, Slay. Jeremiah Love.
Dang, man.
I mean, Washington went from 4 wins right to the NFC Championship game a couple of years ago with a rookie quarterback. Chicago last year, they did it too. They went from like 4 wins to the playoffs and won a playoff game.
This is the problem, though.
What's the problem, Slade?
when you get, because you could go and get, it is very possible, you could go get a linebacker like Sonny Styles or somebody at 4, and then on the back end, be able to sneak some of them quality picks that you showed you were able to do from last year's draft in the latter rounds. I think I would take Love.
Brycer in the chat said Jesus could be running back and they ain't winning 11 games.
Damn. Like, wow. Golly.
I would like to bring up the fact how when they hired Bill Callahan as offensive line coach, I said he ain't Jesus.
Yes, I am. And that's how
you guys nicknamed him offensive line Jesus.
Yep.
And
I think I
that's
was more into that.
It doesn't matter. It did not. It didn't age well.
It did not.
That was
still ain't
so
aging well.
disappointing.
That
Y'all.
Like as a
was
coach,
that the most disappointing part of that season? Of that staff?
of that staff, 1,000%. And maybe Brian and his offensive play calling. That was his decision making. That was pretty disappointing.
That was
but
rough.
yeah,
Disappointing's
offensive
a good
line
word.
Jesus, not.
Also, who's going to
Not
tackle Jesus? Like, who wants that
out?
job?
Yeah.
Oh, there's some demons out there. And
Oh,
they play
yeah.
they play on the field.
The devil is real.
Oh, yeah, and he out there on the field. Them demons running wild out there. He trying to get you.
That
Interesting
jerk.
game.
But this, I'm with Babsy. Like this, so that's a whole nother question. So does this staff come in and not set back the trajectory of this franchise?
I'm pretty amazed that Saleh was able to put together the staff he did. That's one thing.
On paper, this stuff looks amazing.
Yeah.
You know what the other cold part is on
Bunch
the
of
back
head
end of that?
coaching experience.
Right.
We ain't heard nothing or said nothing about the staff. Ain't been no swirling questions, anything walking into the draft. This has
But
been
that's
the
because we
quietest it's
haven't
been.
seen them do anything.
Yeah, but think about when Brian Callahan got hired. The first thing everybody was saying, will he go get his dad? Will he go get his dad? Who's going to be the defensive coordinator? Like, it was a lot of talk about the staff. We ain't said one word after the first week his staff was hired.
Except
Not
that
one.
Bones was sticking.
That was it.
That was
And
the
that was
main
great.
thing. Yeah. and it
was
was
great.
the positive.
Like
Y'all.
this is
The New England Patriots were 14-3 last year in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
The year before, they were 4-13. The year before that, they were 4-13.
Titans gonna get done. Well, we got 3-3.
Yeah. They had 8 wins in 2 years. Titans have 6.
So
in 2
you're
years.
saying there's a chance.
So can they get to 11, which is fewer than 14? Look at all this math on this show today.
They did have a quarterback that was
Second
drafted.
year.
Second year.
Second year.
Yep. Defensive minded coach comes in.
Ooh.
First year coach.
First year coach.
But
How's
it's
it-
not.
how's that hot
They have
chocolate?
some better
Pretty good.
pieces, though, don't they?
But it's
they
also
had some
not-
better pieces.
So,
It's also not
Like
a first
offensive
time
line?
Yes.
first year coach
absolutely.
True. Yeah.
like Brian Callahan was. Like
Yeah.
Vrabel.
But Saleh's not a first
Yeah,
time.
Saleh ain't
first-
either.
Yeah.
I know this is what I'm saying. Like Vrabel was a first year coach for the Patriots, but he wasn't a first time first year coach.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. No, we're done with Callahan. We're done talking
Yeah,
about
we
that.
won't go back though. He had a
He
good time.
gone.
It was good though.
he's in New
Nice
York.
dude. Awesome dude.
Yeah.
Really is.
We've been known for having great guys.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a board for it.
He could stand there and have a conversation and not even talk football and like he was a chill guy. Like
Great guy.
yeah.
Right.
Terrible head coach.
615-737-1045. Darren in Brentwood. Darren, what's going on?
What's up, man? Good day. Didn't get hit by a Waymo today, so we're all good.
Oh, that was you.
That was
Hey.
me, yes, ma'am.
Oh man,
Mayor rode in one
I
this
did.
weekend.
I wrote him one.
Oh, I listened to that segment. I was like, are you crazy? I just told you not to do that.
Exactly. Darren,
But
I'm
you said
listening
you had a
to
good
this.
time. It's all good.
I did.
It's all
I ain't
good.
good.
But hey, I got an idea.
We were just going
For
down
the-
Broadway, so it didn't really have to do
Yeah,
all
straight
that
and
much.
narrow. It's all good. Take out a couple bachelorettes. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I got an idea for the new stadium.
Yeah.
I think we should keep the old stadium for one more year, make the team start in that stadium, let the fans party over in the other one. They get above 500 after 4 weeks, we'll let them play on our field instead of that one. We're just over there, me and Slade just getting fried in the new stadium, watching it on the big screen. You're like, y'all got to start winning if you want to come to this party, man. You can't be... Yeah, then we'll find out how motivated they are when it's like COVID fans over there and we're over here getting fried in the new stadium. So
I like that.
that'll put the pressure on it, man.
It
You know,
so will.
They have to earn their way in.
It so will, boy.
yeah, they gotta earn their way in, man.
Man, that'll be it. Me and Darren pulling out from the players parking spots in the new stadium while they coming from the old stadium. They'd be jealous.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm
Like
with you,
the-
Darren.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good one, man.
Appreciate it,
Thanks,
man.
Thank
Darren.
you.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Don't we got to start winning? Yeah, I mean, yes, it's incentives to winning. You like this new stadium? Look good over here? Want to play over here? Man, we'll let you come over here. Like going next door. You know they got the pool next door. It's like being next to Babsy. If I live next to Babsy, I ain't got a pool. Babsy got one. I keep on trying to ask Babsy, can we come over there and take a swim? And she's like, your yard's a little junky. I don't want to let you over here. Take your time to clean up your yard. You can come over and party with us. So I'm going to clean my yard. I want to go swimming. I like that.
So all the fans in the new building watching on like the Jumbotrons or whatever.
Yeah, having a ball.
And then the teams are playing in the current stadium with no fans.
None. They can hear us cheering though. Put us on the screen instead of them being on the screen and watching replays. Let them watch replays of us fans cheering. Like, dang, they over there lit. We got to get over there, y'all. Come on, man. Let's close this game out. 17 points ain't going to do it today. I'm
17 points. I just want an offense that scores more than 17 points. That's all I want.
Where the party at? Jeremiah Love, man. Weapon. Playmaker. They're hard to find.
But will he be there?
Will Arizona take him at 3? That's some of the reporting that's been
Arizona's done.
I hate this week. Like the lead up to the draft, because all this crap information gets put out there, and most of it's a smokescreen.
How incredible are those first 4 picks going to be, though? Like,
Didn't Arizona just sign their running back?
They did.
James. So they have James Conner. I believe they signed someone else.
Yes, they did.
He's the Terminator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They gave James Conner. I know he got an extension. If it wasn't this past year, it was the year before.
Yeah. But then again.
Oh, they signed Tyler Algier, too.
Yes, Algier. That's who. BYU guy, right? Yeah.
How funny would, because he was the number 2 in Atlanta when they got Bijan. How funny would it be if he goes to Arizona and then they sign Love and he becomes the number 3 behind Connor and Love.
Man, bless his heart.
That would suck.
But as we have said, Jeremiah Love is more than just a running back, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's the key part.
So there is that.
That's the key part.
I really think they're doing this.
Everywhere.
I think they're doing this to try and get a trade partner.
Yeah, I do too.
I really think that they want to move down. And personally, I think they're interested in Simpson because of the whole Jacoby Brissett situation where he's asking for more money because he's the presumed starter right now.
So who could trade up to 3? The Jets could with 2. Well, no, they can't. They're taking pick 2. Giants, would they give up 5 and 10 to go up 1 spot or 2 spots?
They better not do
I feel like they're more likely to get rid of one of those picks.
Browns, 6 and 24.
No, but they Browns.
I could see the Browns.
They could do something dumb.
The Browns are so weird that they might trade that 24th pick for like a 3rd rounder.
And then cut them. Like they do something silly.
Dolphins, 11 and 30.
They need a new direction.
Maybe.
Yeah, they need a new direction.
But what do the Dolphins need? Quarterback, wideout.
They need everything.
They have 7 picks in the first 3 rounds.
They got Malik.
Like I said, the Dolphins need quarterback, wide receiver, and corner.
He beat us, Babsy.
He did.
Well,
we wouldn't.
So did 13 other teams.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this is. Darn, I forgot what I was going to say.
Or 13 other games. Dolphins have 7 picks in the first 3 rounds. They do have draft capital.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys, 12 and 20. That's the other one.
I think they're the most likely to come up.
I was thinking 12 and 20 Cowboys trade for the Titans. Titans move back, get 2 first-rounders.
Mm-hmm. Then you'd have 3 of the top 35 picks.
I don't think, you know what? So I'm out on the move back for the simple reason what Savage been saying, Hitman been saying, Bully also made some great points when he was in here about the coaches and what they've used, especially when he was talking about Daboll. When he was able to use Cam Scatterbull and him not being that dynamic of a back, but him putting him in great situations. That man flourished.
And then Jeremiah Love is much more dynamic.
But you know what I'm saying?
Completely different
So
athlete.
if you saw what he did with him, and he was, I know the New York media is always going to pump things up, but dude was very, very, very productive. And if you give him Jeremiah Love and say, here's a ball of clay with Cam, who you wanted anyway before Jackson Dart.
Tried to trade for him.
Yeah, like go have a ball. I'll figure this out defensively.
Go have a day ball.
Are you guys
There you go.
I feel like it's almost like we just like close our eyes.
Yeah.
Or we put our sunglasses on.
You're the only one got them.
Looking at the Titans offensive line right now.
I have blue sunglasses.
Like we're not acknowledging them.
What
we can't
we do.
see them.
Like we don't acknowledge that it's still a Shiano show.
Yep.
What are we doing with these sunglasses?
Obviously not at
Looking at
4,
Shiano.
but I'd be fine with them addressing that.
You ain't messed up. Yeah, but I can't pass up on Styles of Love.
No, not at 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm talking about trading back.
there's not someone
If
at
you're
4
trading
that you're doing that for.
No.
If
not
Love
at 4.
left,
Not
that
at 4.
would. I don't know, man, because then you look at it from Salah's point of view.
What if Love went 2, Styles went 3, then what?
Trade the hell back.
Arvell Reese.
But do you have a suitor? I know, but there's so
He's a
much.
suitor.
There's so much talk about Arvell Reese not being a fit for what Salah wants to do, right?
So Dawn.
No, I don't know if I
bring me
believe
up to
that,
speed, yeah.
but and I asked Bully about that, right? We asked him about the Salah scheme and all that, and I mean, Bully knows defenses way better than any of us, right? And he pointed out like you utilize his strengths to fit what you do,
Right. That's
and you
coaching.
could do that with Reese, but
Reese is a 3-4 edge rusher. He's not a 4-3 defensive end, right? Yep. And so outside linebacker in a 4-3, you're going to have to cover.
do you want to talk about the offensive line? Does Borgonzi talked about it because we're the ones that ignore it.
Yeah.
So you were saying they need to address it, and where they're probably going to address it is kind of there in the middle of the draft.
Later,
he was asked last Thursday in his pre-draft press conference, that if the interior offensive line depth in this class is like good enough to find competitive pieces that'll compete for a starting spot. This is what he had to say.
You know, I think there's good depth in this draft, the interior offensive line. Day 1 and even 2 and 3, Terry. Those guys, you know, you can find guys in those middle rounds that have, especially those interior offensive linemen, it's a lot of intangibles they're looking for. You know, smart, tough guys. And some of those guys maybe not have tested well, and that's why they didn't get taken higher. But a lot of these guys play in the league, so I think there's some good depth in this draft there.
You know what? I'm with them.
Okay.
And that's why I don't think we're ignoring the Babs because every time we've done the Euro,
you want to do the draft
again?
The Euro mock draft, then
A to Z Sports, but we call it the Euro mock draft.
Via A to Z.
See how excited I got?
I know it. But we always say once we get to 3rd or 4th, what's available offensive line-wise.
Yeah.
So you need a center and you need a right guard. Your other 3 pieces, you're going to have to roll with. You're going to have to roll with Dan Moore at left. You're going to have to roll with Skoronski.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to roll with
Who just got his 5th-year option picked up over the weekend.
Oh, yes.
We didn't
forgot
bring
to
that up
mention
yet.
that. Sorry, Peter. Woohoo.
Which is, I think he's the first Titans first-round pick since it's been a minute.
It's probably been
Big Jeff?
Yeah, 4 years.
I think it is.
Quick
Big
4.
Jeff.
That was a quick 4 years for Skoronski.
Well, this will be year 4. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said they could pick up his 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
next year.
I think that's right. Right?
He was drafted in 2023. He was the Will Levis draft. He was the first-round pick in the Will Levis draft.
So this will be year 4.
Yeah.
And then they picked it up for 2027.
Okay.
Oh, Skoronski gets to go to the new building.
You cool with them 3 guys, man. You got to get somebody around them.
Yeah, that's the Titans' first-round pick that they've picked up the 5th-year option on since Jeffrey Simmons in 2019. Because Isaiah Wilson in 2020, Caleb Farley in 21, Burks in 22, and then Skoronski 2023.
Y'all comfortable with getting somebody out the draft to go and start right there in this spot?
So you need competition at center. You need a starting right guard.
Yep. So if we don't have one now by free agency, we ain't getting one?
To Babs's point, if you trade back, you trade with Dallas, for example, and you have pick 12, you could get the Penn State offensive guard.
Or 12 and 20.
Yeah, but at 12, you could get a starting offensive guard right there.
Right away.
Ione?
That's the,
so they say.
Yes, that's the guy Baldy loves. I went back and saw that tweet. He said
Baldy's breakdown.
He's his favorite player in the draft.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I remember I ran into
Slay's thinking.
Baldy on the sideline.
Yeah.
He had like his, we were comparing our roster sheets, our two deeps, or whatever. His fingers are all going every different way.
They are.
Like you just look at him and you're like, ball player.
The compass finger.
So now I always
Fingers
think about
and
that when we
face
talk about
masks.
Baldy.
Yeah. What you thinking about, Slay?
I'm not sure I can trade back.
Okay. Let's talk about it when we come back. 615-737-1045. United Structural Systems is not just another repair company. They are your local foundation and waterproofing experts. They live here, they work here, they understand exactly how Tennessee's soil, weather, and homes behave. Serving homeowners across Tennessee for more than 30 years, more than 30,000 local homeowners have trusted USS. That experience means they've seen every type of problem that your homes face. Every crack or leak tells a story, and USS knows what those signs mean. They pinpoint problems at the source, foundation settlement, basement water intrusion, crawl space, moisture issues, and more. No guesswork, just expert diagnosis from people who know Tennessee homes. Their repair solutions are engineered to stand up to our local conditions. A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, transferable lifetime warranties, local service, long-term protection. You're not just getting repairs, you're getting peace of mind. Book your free home inspection at USSTN.com. United Structural Systems, we are problem solvers. We are experienced. We are local. We are USS. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Rolling through a Monday here in the Music City. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend.
Gonna be a good day.
The 49ers and 12-time Pro Bowler. 12-time Pro Bowler. Left tackle Trent Williams reached an agreement on a 2-year, $50 million extension.
Wow.
Hit him, T.
He's going into year 16. He's played in 204 games and started 203 of them.
Wow. I'm talking about return on investment, boy.
Pretty good track record.
Sheesh. Wow.
He's only played for 2 teams, right? Washington and San Fran.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's that old Trent Williams is?
I think he's 35?
He's going into year 16.
35, 36?
37.
Oh, wow. I gave him a little credit.
Be 38, July 19th. That's balling, man. About to be 40.
Still rolling.
Golly.
Can you imagine signing a 2-year, $50 million deal at 37 years of age?
Nah.
At that position?
Yeah. Just letting you know I'm ready to walk away. We with you.
I mean, you want to talk about a walking jacket?
Yeah.
I mean.
There you got a jacket on.
The Eagles remain open to trading wide receiver A.J. Brown. This from Adam Schefter. What?
I mean, that's what Diana Rossini was saying.
Yep. I should have listened to her.
Everybody ragged on her, but
Patriots remain highly interested in acquiring the star receiver, and conversations are expected to. I feel like I'd go into sort of a Shefty when I start reading things that he writes. Are expected to resume shortly on or before June 1st, likely culminating in a deal per league sources. A trade to New England is now considered likely.
It is.
There it is.
Got to get it done. Go and get it done. Go and send them over to Vrabel.
A.J. Brown
I guess
to the Patriots.
Have you seen the
Rossini's source was good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
sources close to her indicate
the jokes going around photoshopping Adam Schefter's face into the pictures of Rossini and Vrabel from that resort?
You heard it.
Shefty's just out here.
I will say one thing. If that would have happened, I don't know what would the trade be as far as like what compensation is being given for A.J. Brown, whether it's money, draft picks, players, but him and Mac Hollins and Hunter Henry, Romeo Dobbs, is it Dobbs? Dobbs,
right?
Dobbs, there you go. I was close. Keyshawn Butte, that's a damn room.
Yeah,
that is a room right there. Drake May goes up immediately. Whew. That's kind of scary.
You said before the break, I'm not sure I can trade back. We were talking about, would you do the Dallas deal, 12 and 20 for pick 4?
Yeah, and for the simple fact, I don't know what I was about to call you.
Reese?
I guess so. Recharge, I don't know.
Reese lives on.
For the simple fact, Doug, I'm too scared to miss out. I do understand what you will get by getting other pieces, other picks to try to fill this void that you got so many spots to fill. But you know what? I would feel much more comfortable if the year we saw out of Cam Ward was a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have if I didn't see the
more
first
progress?
year, the first year struggles that you're gonna see out of a rookie because it's the NFL. You're playing upper level, playing against people that have played here forever, like
on a really bad team.
On a bad team.
With a fired coach.
Yeah. If I would have saw more magic out of him.
You know what? He did get better as the year went on.
I'll take it back. I saw magic. If I would have saw more consistency on the day in the day.
Okay, yeah.
Because the magic was there. To run across the field, throwing back across the body, all these wild things that you do on video games, that was there. But to see him, I want to see him elevate people. If I would have saw that, and it's hard to do because he has so many rookies out there, Iomaners out there, DKs out there with him.
Maybe he did.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
What I can't do is miss out. I can't miss out.
Can't miss out at 4.
On
one of those dudes.
styles. I can't miss. If one of those two guys are there, I can't miss out. I just can't bear going through a season like that again.
Just can't bear it.
I can't look around and see other teams thriving with the people that we wanted because we moved out of this spot.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I can't do it. Then I'll be like Jack. I call him. I'm going to be looking for the cart. And why is the cart not moving with the horse behind it? Should the horse start pushing the cart? Or should the cart pull the horse? I don't know. I don't think either can happen. So I'm going to be kind of just stuck. So
you're stuck between the horse and the cart?
No, I'm stuck on the sideline watching both just
trying to figure
humiliate
it out.
themselves. Yeah, they can't think for themselves. Now we'll put a little mule right there, too. Let them do something crazy.
What about goats and sheep?
We saw something today. Well, we ain't seen none. We saw the fur today.
Fur.
Yeah, we saw the fur today.
It looked like a bird blew up.
That's exactly what it looked like.
On the golf.
Just been grazing.
We played golf today.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville Golf and Athletic Club.
Yeah.
I don't know if we would call it golf.
We had some shots.
Who's that doing?
We did.
I put 3 balls in the water in the first hole.
Yeah, but it got better. It got way better. It just took you a second.
Yeah, I could drive the hell out of the ball.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Today. You don't know. You're perplexed.
I'm not going to push back with you on that thought.
Yeah.
I get it.
Just because I feel one of those two players would be great.
I'd love to have one of those two guys.
Yep. And I heard Savage talking about, man, don't get fixated on one or the other. Okay, cool. I'm not. I'm getting fixated on both. So if we get one or the other, I'm cool. Like,
where is Savage now?
I think he's still with Sonny Styles.
He is.
He's been with Sonny Styles.
Yeah, he's been with him, yeah.
He convinced me.
He was the first guy I heard talking about him.
Yeah, me too. Jimmy, it's gonna be interesting to see what Jimmy puts out with his
the mock draft.
Yeah, the mock draft from the
media.
The media.
The local media.
Yep.
I'm still waiting to see who you gave him.
It's phenomenal.
Oh yeah. Was it Nick Saban?
Is that who it was? No, I didn't go with Saban this year. I know he was busy with the Preds trying to get them together, so
Let him off the hook this year?
Yeah, I can't keep borrowing them from everybody.
He's got Mercedes-Benz.
So I'm trying to borrow them from game day.
He was with Morgan Wallen the other day.
He's doing concerts. You know what I mean? Like, Saban got his hands full, so I don't want to put this on his plate. So the person I picked, if the Titans could get them.
What is the likelihood of your guess for the Titans at 4 with Jim Wyatt? What's the likelihood that it happens? What % chance do you give yourself?
I give it about a realistic 92.3% chance.
92.3%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go 92.1.
That's pretty high.
That's 92.
Yeah, 92 percent chance.
I give it a 92 cube C-Wiz chance of happening. Yep. I do. That's high.
It is high.
Yeah, that's high.
Yeah. That's high. Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Did you get a reaction from Jim when you gave him your pick?
You want me to tell you what Jim said?
Yeah, I do.
Exact words. What Jim Wyatt said when I gave to him.
I love it when you crack yourself up.
Laughing emoji. I like it. Exclamation mark.
Okay.
Oh, that means it's something he wasn't thinking of.
Listen.
Okay, now I want to know. I don't want to wait.
Babsy?
When is he putting it out?
Oh, okay.
Text Jimmy.
Yeah, text Jimmy, see what he. Hey, what's Slay? I don't care what it
No,
is.
he ain't gonna tell. That's when Jimmy know how to hold a secret. He ain't gonna tell nobody.
I don't know. Babs is pretty pushy.
Oh, absolutely. But he ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm telling you. Like, this is my guy, man. He wouldn't do that to me.
615-737-1045.
Gonna be good. I'm telling y'all.
You can watch the show live on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Is it out?
Oh, did he already put it out?
April 20th, 2000. What's today? April 20th.
April 20th.
It's
420.
It's 420.
Good job, man. It's out, y'all.
It is out.
It's out. What time did it come out? It came out at 9:13 this morning.
Well, clearly we're not on.
Well,
it.
we was on the golf course.
We were at the golf course.
And then scrambling. No, when we come back.
Yes.
I don't see mine on here.
Slay Dog will reveal who he picked.
Mine ain't on here.
For the Titans at 4. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
We'll find it. 3HM.
All right, happens all the time. You go buy a hotel room or a game day ticket, a concert ticket, and then you go to check out and the price is not what you thought it was going to be because there's all these extra fees and things added on. And that is the same thing that happens at some car dealerships. You see one price online, you go to the dealership, you find out they've added a service package or different accessories, and it is not the same price as what you saw online. That is not how it happens at Two Rivers Ford. They don't play that game. The price you see online is the price you pay at Two Rivers Ford. Everything's transparent. Everything's up front. There's no bait and switch. Honest pricing from a family-owned dealership. And there is a reason Two Rivers Ford has been Middle Tennessee's award-winning Ford dealer for decades. I've bought multiple cars from them. They're the absolute best, and they will take care of you. Salespeople don't work on commission either, so they're not going to annoy you. They're just there to help. They're local, they're honest, and they are real. That is Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Used to have a huge crush on this dude. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
I love him. Well, I used to love him until he was a heel with Peyton and Eli. Remember?
Yeah. I didn't see it, though.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it live, and then I rewound it because I was like, what the hell is his problem? Like, I used to love you. Now I don't.
Now I can't stand
Done
you.
with you.
If y'all missed the last segment on Friday, go back and find it on our socials. Zeph clipped it and put it out all over our social media platform. So however you want to do that, but do it. There's no way you can watch that clip and not laugh.
Feel the vibration.
Babs' joke, I told her after the show, that might have been the funniest thing you've ever said in your life.
It definitely was, sir. Especially.
I mean, she was
cracked
belly laughing.
Up.
And Ramon's joke was good. It all just like worked in. It was almost like it was scripted or something.
Definitely not.
But yeah, go get that done. Let us know what you think. 615-737-1045. Disappointment.
Why, Yor?
Jim Wyatt put out it's 8.0 mock draft roundup 8.0. It is not the local Nashville thing. So
just the NFL analyst.
So we were really excited to get Slay's pick at number 4 because he won't tell us what it is.
Sorry, yo.
Although when he sent it to Jim sent back a laughing emoji.
And said, I like it.
I like
Exclamation mark.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, but we do not have that information for you right now.
Can't pay off that tease.
But we did, usually I just forget. We do that all the time. Like, what did we say at the end of the segment? We do have the 8.0, like all the national people.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear some of these?
I would. I want to see who you trust out of these guys.
Mel Kiper Jr., Jeremiah Love. Daniel Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? Dane Brugler, the athletic edge rusher, David Bailey.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to skip the people I don't know who they are. Is that cool?
Well, maybe you don't know who they are, but some people do.
Emory Hunt.
Nope.
You don't know who Emory Hunt is?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Pretty sure CBS.
He is. Or she is. I don't know.
It's a he.
Okay.
It's a he.
I'm with you, Mayor.
Okay. Todd McShay. Jeremiah Love.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Miller, NFL draft expert. Jeremiah Love.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Rang, Fox Sports.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
The reason why I brought him up, I'm guessing he's doing the trade back idea because he took
Yeah, he got to.
offensive guard from Penn State.
I'm not taking him at 4.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No way you take that guy at 4.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Jeff Schwartz.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love.
Senses almost.
Peter Schrager, ESPN. Jeremiah Love. Pete Prisco. Edge rusher, David Bailey. Matt Miller. I thought we already did Matt Miller. We did do Matt Miller.
Yep.
He's in here
Sure
twice.
did.
Sorry.
That's how good his pick was.
Yeah, Jeremiah Love. Twice.
That
He
let you
doubled
know.
down.
Yeah, that let you know. Like, you better take him.
Always split aces.
There you
God.
I play blackjack so bad that people at the table get pissed off at me.
Just a little different.
Why did you take that card? And then
Yeah.
I didn't get that card. One of those people is usually her.
Yeah, because I'm like, listen, you just screwed me, jerk, because you played terribly. Now I got to go switch tables.
Yep.
Or switch sides of me.
No, it's still, you still screw things up.
Screw the next hand. What's a jerk? Just screwed me. Charles Davis.
Charlie D.
Might be the nicest dude out there.
Absolutely.
Charles Davis. Edge rusher, David Bailey. All right, CD.
Okay.
Colin Cowherd. Anybody want to know what he wants?
Yeah.
Or what he said?
Man, might as well if you said it.
Jeremiah Love.
There you go. Sound like a consensus with him.
A lot of Jeremiah Love in there.
Whole lot.
615-737-1045.
Would be crazy if Arizona took him first.
I wish
Sorry, not first, but before the Titans.
Yeah.
Is what I meant.
So
we got you.
I got a little clarification on the who's the guy from Fox Sports that picked the offensive lineman?
Oh,
Rob Rang.
Rob Rang.
Mm-hmm.
So Jonathan called in and gave a little clarification. His full mock draft, every pick he made for each team was not about like what he thinks is actually going to happen. This is the best fit based on need for that team.
Yeah, but also.
And he did it
every team will tell you that they don't do it that way.
Yeah, he did it. That's
they
why
take the best player.
But that's why that's his pick. So because his mock draft was apparently need based from the entire first round. So
it was need based. Okay.
Even though Mike Bergonzi said 8,000 times last week, we're taking the best player available.
That's what they always say, but need does have to fit in there somewhat. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah. You're not going to go – if Mendoza's available at 4, you're not going to go draft Mendoza as the Titans.
Ooh, what if he was? What if the Raiders took Ty Simpson?
Then Mendoza's going to 2 to the Jets.
Yeah. And he definitely wouldn't make it past Arizona.
Yeah, because then Arizona would take him if he's at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no way.
I heard on Ramona Will said he could see Arizona taking Ty Simpson.
That's what I think they trade down for. I think
they need a quarterback.
Yep.
So the Rams at 13, I've seen that they're interested in Simpson potentially as a backup plan for Matthew Stafford when they eventually move on from Stafford. Stafford retires.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets, obviously, at 16, that's been a talking point forever because I don't think they're going to take him at 2. So that if the Cardinals were going to go with Ty Simpson and they didn't want to spend the 3rd overall pick on him, they would have to get back before 13 and 16. Who has a trade position right there available? Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City
12 and 20.
Kansas City 9 and 29. If they want to come up for one of the edge rushers, I think Ruben Bain's going to end up falling to them. But if
Dolphins 11 and 30.
I think Bain's
Dolphins at 11.
Fall.
Yeah. So,
boy, there is just not any talk about him anymore.
Because it's Ruben Bain.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's the risk reward, right? And right now, because
I think he's
of
gonna be a
numerous
player,
things behind the scenes, the risk outweighs the possible reward early.
I really think he's going to be a player because he's a dog, but he's not 4, right?
Right.
I just think it was used to bring down the draft stock. Somebody get him cheap.
Well,
it'll probably work.
Gonna happen.
No, it's going to work. It's working right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
But also, if you don't have crap in your background, then there's not stuff that's going to be brought up to bring back down your draft stock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
But that's tough to do.
You could just go ahead and tell us who you had it for. Just break your own story.
Ruben Bain?
Mm-hmm.
Is that who you had?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Trying to be tricky.
Thought you was talking about Ruben Bain now. Can I give a shout out?
But theoretically, so the way you're doing it now, Jim Wyatt's going to break the story. You could break your own story.
You could break your own story.
I've never broken a story.
You could scoop
exactly.
Jimmy Wyatt.
You can scoop Jim Wyatt.
I've never broken a story.
I've never scooped Jim Wyatt.
I mean, that is like career.
Nobody's ever scooped
That's
Jim
like career
Wyatt.
defining.
Career defining.
Right there, Slay.
I'm straight.
Guys, I don't think he's going to break.
Oh, he's not. Because I don't even remember a little bit.
Listen, I thought my sales pitch was pretty good.
What was yours?
That you could break your own story. Instead, you're going to let somebody else do it.
Yeah, I like Jimmy.
Well, I do too.
Were you throwing Jimmy a bone or something?
Yeah, I want him to stay employed by the Titans. I know if he let this cat out the bag, he in trouble. All this hard work could go down the drain. I wouldn't want that for my guy, Jimmy.
Chris Lowe coming up at 5:20. If you want in, 615-737-1045. To Zeph's point, 6 teams, again, with multiple first-round picks Thursday. Jets 2 and 16, Giants 5 and 10, Browns 6 and 24, Chiefs 9 and 29, Dolphins 11 and 30, Cowboys 12 and 20. More 3HL next, 104.5 The Zone.
Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville is a customer of Pella. I'd love to recommend them to you as well. If you need replacement windows and doors, they are the people you need to call. We did in our rental property and then our downstairs area where little bugs were crawling in our windows. And let me say this, I went on a cleaning spree this weekend. I have never been able to actually clean my windows before. And I was able to open them, clean them, put them back. It was super easy. It was so nice. I was amazed. Yeah, Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. If you need to be able to open your windows and have windows that keep your air in your home and all of those things, you need replacement windows, go ahead and call Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville and tell them to give you the Dawn deal for the month of April. 55% off Pella certified labor and 0% APR for 24 months. That's 2 years plus an additional 5% off materials. That's for the month of April. You got a little over a week to get that Dawn deal. Just schedule your free consultation. Tell them to give you the Dawn deal, and you can do it online easily at PellaNashville.com.
This is a different court, Blair. Same result, Slay. Oh, okay, Blair. See, that's Tyler Tanner. See, Tyler Tanner's in the house now.
Let's see what you got. Jury's out, Blair.
Blair, come on. Okay, Blair, just come sit down. Come on, Blair. Blair, stop. You're going to get hurt. Blair, get off the court. That's enough.
What's the verdict, Blair?
The courtroom is where I play ball. Boy, Durham, injury law. And that ain't got no roof.
Good evening. It's 5:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Down Studios. Draft week is officially here. There are plenty of news that comes along with it. Colts wide receiver Alec Pierce underwent an ankle procedure that will sideline him for at least the next 3 months. After he signed a 4-year, $114 million extension with Indy. 49ers and 12-time Pro Bowl left tackle Trent Williams reached an agreement today on a 2-year, $50 million extension that now contractually ties him to San Francisco through 2027. Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey got paid a 4-year extension that will make him the highest paid kicker in NFL history. And lastly, Dan Patrick reporting today that sources tell him the city of Nashville is a lock to host the Super Bowl in 2030, saying he was told it is, quote, signed and ready to go. For your foundation repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bringing news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three at 104.5 The Zone Monday edition. It is NFL Draft Week, finally here. If you want in, 615-737-1045. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great Monday. Start this draft week off right. Is this the draft, combined with last year's draft, that provides the foundation toward the Titans ending up in the Super Bowl?
I sure hope so. Do I have faith in it? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard that word before.
Yeah, it's a new one. Mm-hmm. Listen, I've never been in a situation like this, so there's a lot of new stuff you can hear from this year. I'm not sure. I'm kind of absolutely, and I'm thinking at the same time. Okay. Meaning it can get done.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it got done. Looking at the small track record that we've seen with last year's draft. Very important pieces.
What do y'all want them to do at 4? What about a trade back scenario? What do you think there? What if Arizona does take Jeremiah Love at 3? What do you do at 4? 615-737-1045. Babsy's here, y'all.
What up,
baby?
Happy Monday. Happy draft week. It's draft week.
Babsy's sporting the new Titans jersey, and it actually reads Babsy on her nameplate on the back.
Yes, it does. Do you want to see it?
She's number 1, too. She's number 1, y'all.
She is number 1.
I'm so sore.
Start flexing on them, Babs.
We played golf today. Well, 4.
Oh, you can't see it. There you go.
4 holes.
Mm-hmm.
In advance of the Zone Golf Tournament, which is coming up. 1045thezone.com for more information.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to play a 9.
Well, we were.
Yeah, it wasn't really time.
Babsy got frustrated.
I think we actually played 5 because we played the first 4 and then we
were trying to find.
Babsy was like, "That's it," yeah. and then Rich was like, "Well, can you play 6 because it's like picturesque, elevated tee to the par 3."
Par 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So then we decided.
No, we didn't decide anything. You did this. She texted our boss.
If one of us hits a hole-in-one on this par 3, the show is canceled. You're going to have to fill it with somebody else because we're not coming in.
Were you guys going to let me know this?
Yeah, at some point.
What if I was just here and none of y'all showed up?
Well,
then listen, it would have been your show at that point.
There's a much better chance for Ron Slay's pick at 4 to be correct because he's got 92.1% chance to be correct.
So our boss did not respond. And then afterwards, now I did bogey that hole. That was kind of fun. By the way, that's a good thing for me.
Yes.
A bogey is a good thing.
Oh, hell yes.
But then afterwards I texted and was like, we'll see you at 3.
Yeah.
It did not happen.
After the hole, I texted shocking result.
Shocking.
And Don said, we'll see you at 3. And he just wrote, ha, 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 ha.
Found it amusing.
Wouldn't it be fun to be our boss?
On days.
I'm not sure I would describe it as fun.
Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building.
Oh.
What you doing over at Zephyr?
Slay's current opinion is he doesn't want to trade back because he doesn't want to miss out on something.
Nope.
I think it's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Where do people feel on that or fall on that?
615-737-1045. We mentioned it. Join 1045 The Zone for our 2026 Golf Classic on Monday, June 15th at Nashville Golf and Athletic Club, located in the heart of Cool Springs. This historic golf course, he said, features breathtaking panoramic views. That's true. Of the beautiful Middle Tennessee countryside. The 2026 Golf Classic will be highlighted with great food, cocktails, prizes, and special guests. Purchase your team today and choose between 2 flights, 8 a.m. or 1 p.m., and spend the day teeing off with us. For more information or to purchase a team, visit 1045thezone.com. I heard the gift bag is going to be legit.
At what?
Golf tournament.
The gift back.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I would expect. I'll give me one. I'll get that early.
You'll get you one?
Get that early and give me one. So y'all better get there earlier than me if you want to get you one.
How early are you going to get there?
That remains to be seen, y'all, because I come in, I usually either play front nine or back nine. 2 stogies.
It was good to see you swinging a golf club again. You hadn't done that in a
how's
while.
the knee?
I just told Babs that was my first real recreational use of my bionic knee since getting the work done. And I got to give it to Dr. Rob, man. Shout out to Dr. Rob.
Snort.
He came through. And he told me, go do what you want to do. And I went out there and did what I wanted to do. And I walked away.
We got to get you some longer clubs.
Yeah, that ain't going to work.
Yeah.
Them little clubs, I'm bent down like playing putt-putt.
Yeah, Slay, you look very uncomfortable swinging that.
No, I actually wasn't uncomfortable, but if you do that for 18 holes, you're going to be uncomfortable.
Well, it's in his head that he can't hit a driver. So we go to...
Well, if he had a driver that fit him, maybe he could.
It's not in my head. This is wrong. This is
I mean, we
factual.
started on a par 5.
This is factual.
Par 5.
What'd you have, a 9
Longest
iron?
hole on the golf course.
Wait, you used a 9-iron on a par 5 from the tee box?
He was right in the middle, too. He was right in the middle.
What were you trying to do? Hit it in 10?
You know
he was trying to hit it straight.
You know what I did?
Did you hit it straight?
Bogey.
He did. He bogeyed it.
You both?
I'm just,
You know what?
Cool little bogey.
I'm gonna close my mouth back here.
Me and Babs.
I'm gonna close my.
That's exactly
I'm gonna
what I
close my
said.
mouth back here.
I gave
You're
him
right.
so much crap, and then he ends up bogeying,
Yeah.
and Mayor loses 2 balls. I
No,
lost
3.
2. Oh, Mayor loses 3. I lost 2. I was like, all right.
To be fair for us, though, and this was smart on his part, we went driver and we drove it through the fairway into the water. Like, we hit it well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just not
But
the right
I ain't got time.
place.
We should have hit a 9-iron.
I got to stay right there, man, with what works for me.
But
My
then
neighbor
you
told me that, man.
But then you did hit your driver and you topped it, and I gave you my driver. I'm like, watch.
And I hit it right.
And you hit it good. That's how guys suck drivers on the golf course.
Yeah, that's
All
foolish.
the time.
That's foolish.
Hey, do you have the Dan Patrick news? Zeph Dog?
I do.
Dan Patrick said this on his show today about Nashville and the 2030 Super Bowl. Check it.
The 2030 Super Bowl, I was informed by a source on Saturday that it is signed and ready to go, in his opinion, that Nashville is getting the 2030 Super Bowl. I haven't seen any reports on this, and if there is a report on it, I'll acknowledge that, but this is what I was told on Saturday. Nashville is getting the 2030 Super Bowl. Vegas is getting the 2029 Super Bowl. 2027, Los Angeles, and then it's Atlanta 2028. But this is what I was told over the weekend. Nashville will get the 2030 Super Bowl. They got a new stadium coming in. That always helps. The 2030.
There you go. 615-737-1045. We talked about it in the 3 o'clock hour, but if you guys would like to, that is a huge get for Nashville. Obviously, none of us are surprised by the 2030 announcement there from Dan Patrick. That is, just to be clear, following the 2029 season. The Super Bowl was in 2030, January 20 or February of 2030.
So it's
the 2029 season.
3 years after the stadium opens.
Yeah, the 3rd season in the new building.
In the building.
So 4 seasons away.
Sorry, Babs.
How jacked up are you about that? We obviously are. 615-737-1045. It's going to be crazy to think about what that area is going to look like at that point in time as well. Yeah. The scrapyard will be gone. There will be all kinds of things built. Greenways, community
areas,
yeah.
restaurants,
condos, apartments, all those things.
I wonder where restaurants come.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we already loaded.
There are about 6 that are opening or just open in Nashville yards.
Like we loaded down already with.
It's a foodie city.
Yeah, so is. It sure is. I love it. Great place to be. Try anything.
I love our city.
Me too, Babs. I'm right there with you.
You wouldn't have tried that crap that they ordered at my birthday, would you?
No.
What was that?
Escargot, baby.
Escargot, yeah.
It's snails.
No.
Slay wouldn't even eat the crawfish in my crawfish boil.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-mm. I was over there playing with
Every
baby
time I hear snails, it just always reminds me of slippery little suckers from Pretty Woman.
You said that at the table.
I did. I was like, oh, escargot. That's exactly what it reminds me of.
They were moving?
I didn't get to say it though because no. We had them.
You got concerned there for a second.
Yeah, wait a
Even more concerned.
Yeah, no, they were cooked and
I needed you.
cooked
I
with
tried it.
shrooms.
They had
tried it.
shells. Did they have the shells on them?
No, they were
No.
in the shell.
The worm was.
It's a snail.
Snail was.
It's not a worm.
They got to be cousins or something, Babs.
When we had them, they
How
were in
much
a
did we
mushroom.
pay for those worms?
I'm telling
A
y'all.
lot.
See what I'm saying?
They weren't in a shell. They were in a mushroom.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
They were on
but
top
they
of
were
a
on
mushroom.
top of it.
Yeah.
Shell.
No, were they? I don't think they were.
Did you eat the shell?
No, I didn't eat
No,
the
you
shell.
don't eat the shell.
No, they were
but
on
it's
top of just of a mushroom.
Did you eat the mushrooms though?
Yeah, I
don't
love
think there were
mushrooms.
shells
I
involved.
love mushrooms too.
The mushroom was yummy.
Yeah, I like mushrooms.
Mr.
It
Rabs
tastes-
doesn't like
like that.
mushrooms, and he
Y'all
ate
don't
the
either.
whole thing. I'm
I
like,
don't-
you should have just eaten the snail.
I don't like mushrooms either. But I
I
ate
know.
it.
Just 'cause
I
you
was like,
eat
it's my
mushrooms
birthday.
don't mean you
Y'all
eat
bought
the
this for
snail.
me. I'm going to try it.
And you liked it.
What was the other thing we
Like
got?
that?
No. It
Something.
tasted like the sewer.
What was the other thing we got that was really good? The empanadas.
Empanadas always good. You ever had the ones from Taco Bell?
Short rib empanadas, right? Slay.
Ain't that the empanadas?
This was an
Taco
exceptional.
Bell skulls.
This was an
rainbow rim.
exceptional restaurant.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you. Them little dessert empanadas from Taco
Y'all
Bell.
ever had the one from Taco Bell?
That was cold-blooded at night, boy. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Taco Bell is so damn expensive now.
It is. They
Isn't
ain't
it?
like they used to be.
I mean,
No.
I remember in college there was one two lots down from our house. So I mean, come on, open 24
Yeah, you
hours.
could've
You're
worked
there
there.
all the
I would've
time.
worked
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Soft tacos, man. I love them.
Soft
Del
tacos
Grande.
supremes.
And I love crunchy tacos, but at
Mexican
Taco Bell, I
pizza.
love
Don't get me
Man,
started on the
Mexican
Mexican pizza. Yeah, but back then I felt like I could get like whatever I wanted and my total would be $7.
Yeah.
And now I take the 14-year-old and it's like $32.
Yeah, they ain't playing. They ain't playing. You get them little slushes and everything. They got all kind of little stuff for you.
Swear.
Empanadas, $5.
The empanadas we got in Spain when we went to Spain last year.
I thought
They
you
were
got
really
Mexican
those are
food
like
in
real ones.
Italy.
No.
I was trying to get him there. He wanted to know where to go.
Don,
Oh.
or not Don,
I'm trying to send him
Slay
to
tried to send me to
That's
a
what it was.
Mexican
I tried to
restaurant in
send you to
Italy.
Ghana's. Boy, if you mention, I tell you what, you go over there and you mention the Ghana's, anybody that ever played over there, anybody that was in the know, in the social life, phenomenal time. Boy.
And they would know that you knew what was up.
Man, what? They know that. Oh, you going?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, buddy. Hey, man,
buddy.
I'm trying to put you in the know, Zelfa. You know what I mean? You got to be somebody to get in there. You got John Luca. Hey, you know I'm coming to do that about 11:30. I'm going to get my little section go.
615-737-1045. Sam in Nashville. Sam, what's up?
What's up, brother?
Yo.
Hi, Sam.
I just wanted to get all y'all's opinions on why we're waiting till 2030 to host the Super Bowl.
Well, there's a process. So
Well,
they
I
went
just feel
LA
like-
and Atlanta, and then we already knew they were going back to Vegas, and I think they're just giving them one more year to get everything right and ready.
all right. Well,
There's a lot of
hopefully,
construction. It's not just the stadium; it's everything around it that needs to be built up.
And
too.
I talked about it earlier too when you're talking staffing and your ability to transport, where they park, how you transport staffing in. I mean, it's a whole thing, like logistics wise, a whole thing. So
Right, and Vegas already has it in place. Like they already have their plan, right? Because they've already done it. So I think that's why it was easy just to do 29 and 30 there. But I understand what you're saying, Sam. But
damn, Sam wanted a Super Bowl like today.
Now.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
We gotta wait 2 years after the building's been open. First off, that's rules.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard Buck say that today.
Yeah.
On the Buck Rising show.
I feel Sam, man.
Although that's
Stadium
not
open, let's go.
official. That's just.
I feel
It's
it too.
not like an official rule.
Oh, they made it sound like it was. So I was just trusting Buck and Lucas that
No,
it was.
there's no.
I guess I made a mistake there.
Written.
Yeah, it's not written.
Trust Burt and Lucas.
Not Buck.
Hater.
If you look at the past, though, like Allegiant was open 2 years before they hosted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're about to get their second one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good time, I know.
Or sorry, not Allegiant. Why do I always get them confused?
SoFi.
SoFi was 2 years. Opened in
Yeah, they hurried up and got it.
2020, and then they had it in 2022. Is that when we went? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them.
Allegiant was 4 years.
I can't wait to see them try to put a Super Bowl in Buffalo.
They're not gonna put a Super Bowl in
Gotta miss
Buffalo.
that one.
They don't. They didn't
Nobody
put.
want to go to Buffalo?
They didn't put a dome on their new stadium.
I know.
But they said the air don't
Holla.
circulate down through there.
Yeah, it's some kind of technical
this is
thing.
gonna
They
be
walk
wild.
down to
It's gonna be
show
wild.
everybody, but the wind doesn't blow down on the field.
Yeah.
What if it snows?
I don't,
Maybe the
well,
Yeah.
it's gonna do that.
It's going to do that, and it's going to be miserable.
Yeah, they're not gonna put all those corporate people in
I
a
was kidding.
snowstorm.
I was kidding.
Just
It was a
saying.
joke.
Stuff is serious, y'all.
Yeah, we're talking about Super Bowl in Nashville.
I don't know.
I'm as serious as Sam was. I want it now.
I mean, Sam Straight said, why are they waiting until 2030?
You can't have it now.
That's right down the street.
That'd be a mess.
To put in the unfinished stadium.
Cam Wilson not throwing passes.
Just put some turf
Yeah,
down there
hey,
and be like the Astrodome back
You
in
know
the
who
day.
caught the first touchdown pass in the new Nissan Stadium?
Puffer.
Shout out Jared Puffer.
Jared Puffer, although all the social media accounts that don't know who Puff is said it was a construction worker.
Oh, no.
Oh, Puff.
I texted him this morning. I was like, you got a new job? You construction now?
Construction worker now.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It is a Titans PR member, but PR staff member, but that's all right.
He's awesome. Chase in Columbia. Chase, what's up?
What's going on, y'all?
Yo, Chase.
Still got me in stitches today, man. Only y'all could go from escargot to empanadas to Taco Bell in 5 seconds. Like,
Back to what year the
lying.
Super Bowl should be in the new
That's
Nissan
right.
Stadium.
yeah, exactly. Not wait. Just go tell them, yeah, we want it. We're going to have it next week, y'all.
Sam down there.
No, you touched on the trade down versus stay at 4. I
Yeah.
can't believe, huge Titan fan, season ticket holder. If you'd asked me in February, I'd have been like, trade down in a heartbeat, and I would have just like vomited at the thought of a running back at 4. But man, I think now it's funny how your opinions change after all the draft nicks and all the process. But I'm talking to love at 4, and I don't even think I'd trade with the Cowboys. I think Chiefs at 9. I think that's as low as I'd go. I don't know what y'all think, but like I think at 12 I wouldn't get what I wanted. I think I'd go Chiefs at 9 or top 10. That's it. That's the only trade down I'd do, and it'd be hard for me to come off love at 4 now. Anyway, I love y'all's thoughts.
Interesting.
Thank you, brother. Yep, Chiefs 9 and 29.
I'm like him too. I think you could have tricked me early on in the process, like coming fresh about the season before we get to free agency.
You're hard to trick. We tried today.
Yeah, but with draft picks though, you didn't try with draft picks.
Is it
With draft
because
picks?
there's so much love surrounding love now all of a sudden? I mean, in the last, probably month, it's gone from, oh, yeah, he's solid, he's, he's great or whatever, to, oh, he's the best player in this entire draft. Oh, it's just amazing how quickly it changes. And I'm not saying, everybody had been high on him prior, obviously, but now it's like he's the sure thing. He's the transformational player. He's the best player in the draft. And now the Titans are in a position to get that guy. Yeah. And I feel like it's a lot what we just heard from that caller, now all of a sudden you're like, okay, I don't want to move out of that now.
The voices in the room got louder about what he can do. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be honest, I watched him. I thought it was a phenomenal back. But once you start hearing other NFL talking heads start talking about how dynamic he can be.
Well, and you've been talking to players that played serious football on the defensive side who all want him. And
that said the same thing.
Went all in on Jeremiah Love.
Like that says something. And then I think what they always go back to, what caught me was they being defensive guys, continue to say the problem for us defensively is when you go matchups.
Mm-hmm.
When you find the matchup, and he's a matchup
Mismatch.
problem. Yeah, so it's like
you can line him up in the slot.
Like, come on with it then. If that's what you're saying, like, yeah, let's do it.
That's twice for that. I don't even know what to call that.
I don't know what it is.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, it just let you know, like, that's it.
We were talking about empanadas from an incredible restaurant. Man, Taco Bell.
Man, it was cold.
Chris Lowe coming up next. He saw Jeremiah Love play at Pittsburgh, and he had a huge game that game. We'll ask him what he saw, what he thinks. Next, 3HL. Gupton Motors, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Check out the latest Jeep lineup adventure. Ready. SUVs built for Tennessee roads. Ram trucks with the power, the capability, and the toughness to get the job done. Stylish, comfortable Chrysler cars. Perfect for everyday driving. Huge selection of new vehicles and a team that makes buying easy. Exciting news, a brand new, bigger, and better Gupton Motors location is coming soon, right up the road, making it even easier to visit. But hit them up now online. GuptonMotors.com is the website. All the dealership information is there. Address, phone number, everything you need. Deals they have going on in the month of April right there. Also, all of the inventory, new, pre-owned, right there, GuptonMotors.com. Just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville, 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. Experience the difference at Gupton Motors in Springfield. For the best buying experience, you got to go to Gupton, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, GuptonMotors.com.
What is happening? Good people, get your grub on. Where would you start? You'd start right there in Shoney's, a Nashville staple. I grew up on it, man, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's still one of the favorite places to enjoy a delicious meal. No matter the time of day, I go there right now. I don't even know what time it is, but I could be there. And all you care to eat fresh food bar will be piping hot. Fresh food there available, the very best value you can find for an always fresh and delicious meal. Now, understand the extensive menu when you go to Shoney's. You can get the Slim Jim sandwich, the All-American burger, baked spaghetti, and, of course, breakfast served all day long. World-famous hot fudge cake should be at the top of the list. Extra scoop of vanilla ice cream right down the side is going to be, so good. Plus, they now have family meals to go, which feeds group of 4, 6, 8, or 12, enough for your next family or work get-together. In any case, Shoney's got you covered with comforting, family-friendly service and Southern hospitality with a twist. Stop by any Shoney's. 4 locations in Middle Tennessee. That's Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and on Donaldson Pike. You probably see me there. Shoney's, let's eat.
3HL 104.5 The Zone, Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, and Chris Lowe from On3.com joining us now. Chris, what's up? How are you?
How are you guys? What are the plans for 2030 when the Super Bowl comes to Nash Vegas? You guys ready?
What do you think about that?
I think it's great. I had a conversation with Scott Ramsey this year at the SEC basketball tournament, and I know that was certainly one of their goals to get it by, the next 3 to 4 years, 29, 30, 31. So I know they've been building toward that. And I think that's one of many things. I think Nashville will get the college football national championship game at some point.
Yeah.
Final Four, men's Final Four. It's just, it's such a destination city. I know I brag on it all the time. And I tell Scott this, Scott and the National Sports Council there is people I talk to from all the country. Met some friends in Philly at the tournament. They were from LA and see the UCLA play, and they were talking about Nashville, about how much they loved it. They've only been there like one time. Everybody that comes there, it's just everything's right there downtown, and easy to walk to. You can hang out with Dawn, watching her do karaoke there on 2nd Avenue.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And it really is. It's everything's there. I know probably need a few more hotels. There in town, but I've gone to a lot of cities, as you guys know, a lot of cities for a lot of big events, West Coast, Midwest, East Coast, and I think Nashville has everything and then some that you need to be a destination city for a sporting event of that magnitude.
There's so many buildings still going up. There is a 60-story building going up in Nashville Yards, which will be 115 feet taller than the Batman building.
Oh, I thought nothing could be taller.
Yeah. Just one example. But, it's going to be interesting to see the layout of that land by then, and what everything looks like over there and what they're able to do. Because we were just in San Francisco, and they pointed out to us in San Francisco, like, this is spread out. We have so many things going on in different towns and within a 50-mile radius of each other. And so it is a massive undertaking, but very, very excited about it.
Yeah, and it's just such a boon for the community. I mean, the merchants and apparel and restaurants, and it's hard. I know you guys have been to Super Bowls before, but it's hard to. It just transcends a sporting event.
Yeah,
you get people from all over the world that come there, and chance to showcase your city, your culture, your people, everything there. It's what an opportunity for Nashville.
Chris Lowe with us from On3.com. Chris, I know you've told this story before, but it is draft week, and there's so much talk about Jeremiah Love potentially being that pick at number 4. I know you saw him play in Pitt, right, at the Tony Dorsett thing.
Yeah.
What was your takeaway on that guy?
I'm always one of those people who think, I can't take a running back the top 5 to 10 picks. I know that's debated over and over again, but boy, he if you're going to take one, he's got a lot of Saquon Barkley in him. He's tough and he's put together. He can get the tough yards. He's explosive. I've actually seen him play live 2 or 3 times. I was in New York City for the Army game 2 years ago, and he had that long run where he looked like he'd been shot out of a cannon. So he's got that explosive gear to him as well, and he's a complete back. I was in Notre Dame last week and was talking to Marcus Freeman about him. He said he's as good a player as he's ever coached. Just all the different things he can do and the way the players on his team rally around him. Over the last, 5, 6, 7 years, you start looking at guys who were taken high, run at that position. You got to be special, but I certainly think he's got a chance to be that guy. What's the average? It's going down, right? What's the average career for running back now in the NFL? Is it 2.5 years?
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's under 3 years, I think. It's actually gone down because those guys take such a beating. And, you just got to have 2 or 3 of those guys. I think that's amazing. Wherever he lands, you got to have somebody that, that can. I think he can play on every down. I think Love's a guy who can play every down. He's a 3-down running back, but you got to have guys around him. You certainly got to be able to surround him with a passing game.
That's crazy, dude. It went down, and they doing dual back systems, a pass-happy league, and it's still going down.
Yeah, and that's one of the attractive things to his resume is the fact that he had 199 carries last year. He didn't go over 200 carries, so there's still tread on those tires, so to speak.
Well, you had another, he had his buddy in the backfield who also might be a first-round pick. Jadarian. So, I mean, you're right. It's like a pitcher. It's very much like a pitcher in baseball. Those guys who aren't 3-year guys, who starters, who've gone 6 and 7 innings, they talk about having a lot of bullets left. And it's the same way with a running back. He's just a guy that's played for 3 years and he's logged all those carries. Sometimes NFL clubs are leery.
Let's talk some college football, Chris. You got something?
No, I'm going to go college football after you. Go ahead.
When will they expand the playoff? Because I ask you because, well, number one, because that's a question to ask, but also because the SEC is going to 9 conference games this year. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think to get ahead of an expanded playoff system where they just might have to eat it this year, so to speak.
Well, I mean, we're definitely at 12 this year, 26. That's already been said. I talked to 2 ADs, one in the Big Ten, one in the SEC during my travels. They think there's at least a 50-50 chance, if not better, that we may still be 12 and 27. Because remember, the SEC and the Big Ten were given the power. They got the bulk of the power to decide what that format's going to look like. And they weren't able to agree last year. The Big Ten wanted to say, all right, we'll go to 16. We'll leave it at 16 for, I think, 3 years. But then there will be a working agreement to take it to 24. The SEC wasn't willing to do that. The Big Ten did not want to just merely go to 16, so they stayed at 12. To me, the most fascinating part of that deal and that language, and I was just in South Bend last week, is Notre Dame came out smelling like roses because now there's a clause in the playoff this year that says if they finish in the final 12, or the top 12 of the committee's final rankings, they automatically are guaranteed a spot in the playoff. And so they're the ones, I think they're probably sitting there saying, you know what, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We like this. And their schedule is not, I think they're going to be really good. I watched them practice. I think they're going to be a really good team. And I think last year, even though their schedule might not have been as difficult as some others and they lost those 2 games early, I get Miami getting in over Notre Dame because I think head-to-head always has to matter in football. But I bet you Notre Dame, had they gotten in the playoff last year, would have done some damage.
Yep.
And I think the same will be the case this year. I just, with their schedule, I'd be shocked if they lose more than 1 game. And with some of their depth, especially on defense, C.J. Carr back for a second year, I think they got a chance to be pretty good. But no, the playoff thing is a conundrum because the 2 main conferences, the 2 big behemoths, got to agree. And so far, they haven't been able to agree on what that format will look like. I know the coaches in the SEC are frustrated.
Yeah.
And here's why. They felt like that in going to 9 games in the league, in the SEC, that the playoff would expand to 16. Well, it didn't. And now here they are going to 9 games this year. And there's going to be a lot of 3-loss teams in the SEC that are really good that aren't going to get in. And you guys know from taking calls and talking, Nashville is very much a melting pot. You got fans from all over the SEC that you talk to.
Mm-hmm.
What do they view now as a good season in college football? Making the playoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't make the playoff, it's a bad year. And there's going to be more pressure than ever on coaches and schools and ADs, to build the kind of rosters and pay to build the kind of rosters you need to make the playoffs. So that's what's going to be fascinating to me is you're going to have now 9 games in the SEC in league play. So 8 more losses across the board, but you still only got 12 spots. And how's that going to play out? I tell you what's funny is now you're hearing more coaches in the SEC, some ADs, they're warming up a little bit more to the idea of playing 24, or having a 24-team playoff, which is the Big Ten has proposed, whereas before that wasn't necessarily the case. Well, now And I've talked to, I don't know, at least half the coaches in the SEC, and none of them are adamantly opposed. Some of them are good with it. Some of them would like to see it, but I think they all, in some way, shape, or form, are warming up to that idea.
So where is Sankey on all of this right now?
And that's the question du jour, because he doesn't want 24.
Yeah.
He doesn't, he would like to go, and he told me when I was in Nashville and spoke to him there at the tournament that he thinks 16 is the number. And, I agree with Greg on that. I think 16 is the number. I think that makes a lot of sense, and it doesn't water down the regular season. So he would like to see it go to 16, but the Big Ten would rather do the 24 and have 2 rounds. Their proposal basically would give you 2 straight rounds of on-campus games. Now, the caveat there, Don, is the conference championships would go away. So on the first Saturday of December, when we're normally playing those conference championship games, we would have first-round playoff games. So in other words, because Auburn's going to make it, right?
That's right. Go
so you'd be on the plains. You'd be on the plains that first Saturday in December watching WD. But no, you'd have 2 straight rounds of playoff games on campus, and you'd start the season earlier, like we've already seen the week 0 thing, and then you would do away with playoff games. It's still a long season, and I'm afraid what would happen. To me, there's the cons are, I think you lose a game later with 24, it doesn't matter. So, now you get into November, those games matter, right? It's hard to lose a game in November and get in. I like the fact that you're going to play games on campus. The other thing is, I hope we never lose, and you guys have heard me harp on this, we don't lose the Texas versus Ohio State games in the non-conference schedule. We don't lose the Michigan.
That's what I'm worried about, that those are going to go away.
Oklahoma games. Yeah, those games to me are the fabric of the sport, and I don't think anybody really wants to lose them. But, I was talking to Ryan Day about this. They play at Texas the second week of the season.
That's
Ohio schedule. You look at their schedule, Ohio State's schedule, and I think they're going to be really good too, is among the hardest in the country this year. And do you get rewarded for that? He said, listen, are we going to be, or whoever, do you get rewarded for playing those kind of games in the 12-team playoff? I don't know if you do or not. If you lose 3 games, Texas lost to Ohio State last year, and they lost 3 games. They didn't get rewarded for it. So I think schools, if it sort of stays status quo, probably will look long and hard, Dawn, at not playing those games because they don't see the selection committee per se rewarding them for it. I hope that we don't get to that point, though.
Well, especially when those games are early too, right?
Yeah, Notre Dame lost 2 in a row. They lost 2 really close games to Texas A&M and Miami, 2 teams that both made the playoff, and then of course they reel off 10 in a row. They don't get in, and certainly in the 16. If it had been 16 last year, they would have gotten in, but not in the 12. But I don't know how it shakes out. I just would hate to see a team in November that's already in. Do you rest your quarterback the last week of the season or 2, with 2 games to play because you're already unbeaten? You're going to get in. A little bit like the NFL. And I hope we don't get to, because to me that's what separates college football is really every game does matter, and the 9th or 10th best team in a conference can beat the first or second in college football. And we've sort of seen more of that in the transfer portal era and the NIL. It's evened out. My gosh, Indiana just won every game they played last year and won the national title. I love DeBoer. When I went to see Kalen DeBoer this summer, he was at Indiana in 2019. He was the Hoosiers OC. And I said, somebody had told you in 2019 that Indiana was going to win a national championship and win every single game. And along the way, they were going to beat Miami, they were going to beat Ohio State, they were going to beat Oregon, they were going to beat Alabama by 3-4 touchdowns. He just shook his head and said, no way. He said, that's how much the game and the sport has changed.
Crazy.
Love it. Thank you, Chris. Good stuff, man. Appreciate you.
Thanks,
and have a great week.
Appreciate it, little dog.
Right.
See you. Hey, Slay, congrats on the new contract, brother.
Appreciate it, my man. Thank you, bro.
Don't forget us. Don't forget about us little people. We come to Nashville. Dinner's on you.
Chris, you're gonna love that this happened. I was at an ATM. And I was just doing my transaction. This guy walked behind me and he goes, "You ain't gonna pull sleigh money out of there." He just kept walking.
Hey, listen. I know how Slay rolls. Slay's gonna be making it rain. You still make it rain when you go to the club, Slay?
Hey, if umbrellas are out, yes, I make it rain.
Hold on, is there a story here?
Soon the Slay Chronicles by CeeLo.
I thought of you immediately when that guy said that to me. Oh man, thank you.
See you guys. All right.
Hey man, Lowe's something else, man.
Dude, the stories Lowe has on you, like
Lowe's crazy.
I need them. I need all of them.
More 3HL next on 104.5 The Zone.
Hey, listen here. Every year we all get hyped for that opportunity to jump up, like the draft coming up right around the corner. I'm talking about you got to get the snacks, you got to get the dips. You're not really waiting on commercials or anything, but you got everything prepared. And let me tell you exactly how to hit. It's harder than ever when that back pain gets you, your team drafts your person that you're looking for. You jump up like, yeah, and boom, you lock up. Been there. You get to celebrate a big decision and try to get up and hit the sleigh dance or something like that. Nope. You're done for the day. Know that feeling all too well, but that's why the Joint Chiropractic is here. The real MVP of Middle Tennessee. They got 17 locations all across Middle Tennessee, and they're open days, nights, and weekends. So whenever your back decides to act up, you need to go and see them because they're ready for you. No insurance needed, no appointments needed. Just walk right in, walk up, tell them Slay sent you, and you get the consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. And adjustments as low as $21. So let the joint have your back, literally. Hit thejoint.com and get back to feeling like yourself.
Are you a startup, an entrepreneur? Maybe you're growing a small business. Finding the right workspace should not mean settling for a noisy cookie-cutter co-working space. Your business deserves better. Welcome to eSpaces. We are not just another shared desk. We are your premier professional office solution. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or a team of 20, we are dedicated to helping you find the perfect fit for your business to thrive. But what truly sets them apart, eSpaces is proudly locally owned and operated. Visit eSpaces.com to book your tour today. That's eSpaces.com. Redefining co-working with exceptional offices for every business. Private offices, team suites, meeting rooms fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check them out? You can. Tours available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. That's eSpaces.com. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Appreciate you being with us. If you meet new people out there, make sure you tell them about the show. Let's grow this thing.
Why wouldn't we?
You okay over there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Throw your hands in the air.
Wave them like you.
Just don't care.
Mm-hmm. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
James says Love, Pollard, and Spears would feed families.
Man, that's... Ooh. I don't know how... We'll find out soon what direction we headed, man. Offensive coach and a defensive coach, both good at what they do. Like, who's gonna get the piece to put them over the edge? Which one is needed more? I think we've been. It's been rough on the scoring, man.
I was gonna say, you want to look at the last couple of years, offense.
It's been tough to watch that offense. Yeah,
it's been rough. Thought they had an offensive guy, and Brian Callahan, that didn't pan out the way we thought it would. So now here we are with solid defensive coach. We know what they can do defensively. But like the defensive guy is saying, if you go out there and score no points, we can hold on defense to get us out the game, man. Points are a premium.
Brady on YouTube, 9-3 LSU missing the playoff. If y'all thought he'd complain when he was at Ole Miss, wait for the lobby in there. Lane Kiffin. 9-3 and they missed the playoffs with a $50 million roster. Is that what I saw?
$50 million.
Over
God.
40, I think was.
It was over 40.
Oh my!
I don't know if you missed.
I heard it was
at
50.
9-3 though. I don't think you missed the playoff at 9-3. 8-4.
No chance at 8-4.
Yeah, you're gonna be rough.
Well, Notre Dame was 10-2 last year, weren't they?
Yep.
And they missed it.
They stood in a 12-team playoff this year, as of right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which,
and as
who
Chris
knows,
Lowe said, probably next year too. Big Ten and SEC can't agree. Big Ten wants to go to 24. Thank you, like 16.
24. We don't need no 24 teams in a playoff.
Big Ten just say this.
If you think about it, it's just one extra game.
They just want
a bye.
Or no buys. If you don't get a bye, but you get to play at home 2 weeks or whatever. Because you go from 24 to 12 immediately, and then you're right here.
Right. I've liked the 12. I think the 12 is work for what it needs to be in the playoffs.
It means something to get in, that's for sure.
So do.
But like you stretch it out to 24. What are we putting the whole top 25 in?
Minus one.
Minus one. Sorry, number 25. You don't get in.
You think AP at that point starts to do the AP top 24 poll?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care about 25.
Oh, it's smoked though, man. Like them teams that.
What's coming up after us?
More of us.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
Former Belmont forward Drew Skarnowski transferring to Duke.
Ross texted me about that this weekend, and he was pumped.
10.7.6 boards a game, 6'9", 230. 3HL bingo card. You're damn right I went. That was our guy that went to the Super Bowl in 99.
Chase, I think, maybe. Might be wrong.
If we win 11 games, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Is that Slay?
It was Slay.
Was that me?
Yeah, it was you.
I thought I was agreeing with somebody.
Yeah, yourself.
That's what I came up with.
Yeah, you went out there.
Yeah,
Man, 11 wins for going to the Super Bowl, Slay?
Yeah, I guess so. I got to roll with
You're
it.
at the end of the plank. The wind's blowing you and everything.
Maybe we sneak in the playoffs and get hot.
Have a ball. Have a day ball.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Me and you.
No, that was you.
You said have a ball.
Yeah.
Listen, Jerk, you just screwed me.
Babsy.
Me at the blackjack table. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to study up better.
What about the Slay's, man, you ever tried the empanadas at Taco Bell?
That was pretty
That was good.
That was good.
Telling y'all them good. I don't even think they got them no more. They crazy for not having them.
You can get them at Skull's Rainbow Room.
You want to talk about a store that takes off menu items like it's nothing?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, they do.
They will not keep anything on that
and
menu.
Babsy loves the menu items that are only there for like a month.
Yep.
Because those are the best ones, but they take them away. I don't understand.
That's my FL favorite little spot, Taco Bell.
Oh, how are they doing?
Man, cooling.
Yeah?
Cooling. Back porching.
You going to do a steak tonight?
Every night.
This is the weather.
Yeah, we here now. I was deprived during the winter. It was too cold.
I've been lighting fires and everything outside. I'm catching up. Catching up, man.
That would have made it.
Yep.
I've been lighting fires and everything
Great
outside.
submission right there.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you for including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Hopefully, we were able to put a smile on your face at some point. 3HL is organized chaos. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you were getting a shout out. Shout out to our guy, Allen Houston. Happy birthday, my guy, man.
Hey, Big Al.
NFL legend.